What's happening? Finally
Carl,
done it, man. We got here and
bro.
end up.
Wait. Hey,
I've told you to do that.
down the bottom right, bro, the 3 dots.
3 dots. What did you do? Mate, I've mirrored
Mirror.
your video. That mirror in the video.
Aye.
I'm happy with how you look, mate. I'm sound. My haircut looks sound, I think. Fuck's sake, best £20 I've ever
happening,
spent
bro?
in my life. What's happened yourself? You good?
Mate, it's looking good, bro. Looking good.
Mate. Nice. So where's that? Is that your room you're in?
No, mate, this isn't my room. I'm in the room next to the studio. This is just 2 other volunteers' room, but there's a mad party going on downstairs, bro. Everybody's having dinner, and then all the Wayne's not in the studio, mate. So I've just come in here, locked the door, get a bit of quiet, you know what I mean?
Nice. So what is that you're staying in?
A house, mate.
Aye, but what is it? Is it like a community or something like that?
Aye, mate, it's like an alternative community, bro.
Right, so what's an alternative community? What do you mean?
Mate, like fucking... Man, they don't live normally, bro. They just live within their own wee community, mate. They grow all their own fruit and veg and that, mate. They don't really fucking integrate with the normal society, bro.
Really? Aye?
Aye, bro, aye.
That's interesting as fuck.
Aye,
How did you end up...
like
how did you end up discovering them?
Mate, on, have you heard of an application called World Packers?
No, but I've got an idea what it is. Is it just like a kind of travel fucking app or something?
Aye, mate, you literally choose destinations where you want to go and volunteer, bro. And
Nice.
this one, obviously, Portugal was it's not that far from where I was, bro, in Barcelona. And
Right.
the opportunity was for music, bro, and I was like, let's fucking do that, man.
Nice, man. So what kind of opportunity was it? What, you say it was music?
Aye, so it said music production, mate. Basically help them to basically like make beats and that, mate, or make songs for their website. But I got here, mate, and to be honest, man, I'm just running their social media now. You know what I mean, basically.
Really?
They're not really been doing much, man, in terms of music production. So I've just been doing that and then using my spare time, bro, because there's loads of nice scenery. It's like mountains and that everywhere. So
Yeah,
obviously I've just
nice.
been taking my guitar, or just going runs and that, and then just going practicing my singing and playing guitar and that, bro. But aye, it's good, mate.
See the community itself, where it's located, are you far from civilization as such? Is it remote as fuck? Is it remote or is it next to like a city or anything?
Aye. Nah, bro, it's remote as fuck, man. The nearest place is like a town, bro, and it's 8 kilometres away. And it's only got like 2 small supermarkets and like a shop, mate. You know what I mean? There's not really much happening.
So you just bounce in there if you need to get supplies and that, or do you go to the shops?
Aye, you were there yesterday, bro.
What's that?
I was on the phone with Big Shecky, man. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, fuck all, mate. We're just went to the shop there and then we're away getting lemons and oranges. Hey. Aye, so we literally need to go and get stuff, man.
I suppose. At least you've got it there. You're only going to
stop, man,
starve.
at Trees, mate, and get like lemons and oranges and all that shit, bro.
Aye, obviously,
But,
mate.
bro,
You say it, man. At least you're only going to starve. There's no one of things in case something happens with the fucking crops all burned down and he's a fuck. You know what I mean? At least you've got that kind of nearby as such where you can go and get kind of basic amenities and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Aye, mate. Like obviously, this place used to be an old what do you call that? Olive mill. Olives.
A what? An olive mill?
Olive trees.
Oh, right.
Aye, an olive mill, bro. Aye. Kinda, bro. Aye. And fucking they grow pumpkins now outside, mate. Madness. Cactus, mate. It's a mad place. 15, mate. I swear to God, mate.
Oh, is it? Is it a lot different than Cardonald?
No, it's the same. The exact same.
Aye, plenty of cabbages and vegetables up here, mate.
Aye, plenty, bro. Plenty. Okay. What are you up to tonight anyway for the bells?
Well, my pal was saying to go hang to his. He's having a few drinks, but I don't drink. So, but I was just going to sit and eat all his food and look at him. So, I've been off the booze and gear. I've been off it, the booze and gear 6 months tomorrow. So, I've no drank.
Mate. I've been right on it 6 months, man.
Have you? Aye. The boys are on holiday, innit, man? You fucking were off it a year.
I've been right on it 6 months tomorrow, mate.
Aye, but you were fucking obviously had your stint absence.
Aye, mate, a short stint, man. I was fucking, mate, before that as well, I was only run for a year, man, so I didn't really go out of it, mate, you know what I mean? Obviously, I go out, man, I was out 6 weeks, man, I was like, fuck this, man, I'm going to Barcelona, man, and obviously I've all been doing for the past 4 months, mate, just getting fucked up.
So, fucking, when did you get the idea to go to Barcelona? Was it when you came out to jail, or was it when you were in there?
Right, so see, when I was in the jail, obviously it was what I was going to beat the case, right? But obviously it was a bit of I don't know, obviously I couldn't have been certain, right? So obviously
50-50.
I was trying to plan ahead, but you couldn't because I was got to trial, you know what I mean? Obviously I was confident, but then the closer it was getting to that, I was worried. So basically, bro, I was like myself, I started learning Spanish and that, bro, and I goes, if I get out, man, I'm moving abroad, man. I was like, fuck, even going back to Glasgow and falling back into the same old ways. And then I'll make my final decision when I'm out. I go out, had a gaff out the way, bro. Sat there for like 4 weeks, man, 5 weeks, mate, and then I basically isolated, let myself integrate back into normality, mate. And then after that, it's like I felt my mindset slipping back into what I start grafting again, heavy duty and fucking all that shit, mate. And just the same, it's that way. And I was like, fuck this, man. You know what I mean? I was like, no chance. I just booked a one-way flight, mate.
Right.
Catch you. Ciao.
How do you feel that decision went? Do you feel it's the best man you've made?
Aye, mate, best decision I made, bro, because I'm completely different. I'm a lot happier, mate. I'm not as anxious, man. I've made a lot of amazing pals, mate, for all over the world, man. It's really helped my mindset in general, bro, and I'm starting to like get rid of my ego and that, bro. Really try and diminish it, mate, and just care less about shit that isn't actually important. Obviously, that stint in the jail kind of set me back a bit in terms of ego-wise as well, because obviously it's different for everybody, but because of the way I've been for years and that, mate, and then get in there, I need to be a certain type of way, man, just to survive mentally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously, for being in there for 11 months, bro, can I carry it on me, you know what I mean, bro? So it's not as easy as just going, I don't need to think like that anymore, because it becomes your how you are.
That's a mindset. It's a mindset. You need to unlearn it as well as learning it. It takes time.
It's a mindset, bro. That's exactly it, man. It's a mindset, mate. You end up obviously needing to fucking, mate, barter cunts and just do shit. Just act in such a way, mate. And then, it's obviously, it's not really how you act back if you're out in society, you know what I mean, bro? And living a normal life and trying to be positive in that and be that way, it's like,
And that mindset when you're out of jail, that's the kind of mindset when you're out of jail would land you back in the jail, isn't it?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Man, and I've obviously, bro, I've had my fucking stints in and out and that, mate. And obviously, just doing mad shit, unpredictable, and just make madness, mate. Not me. I needed to get out of Glasgow, bro, because I don't want to fuck my life up, bro. I've had one too many chances, and that beating that case was a heavy blessing, bro. Do you know what I mean? I was looking at a serious time, mate. And then obviously to come home after that, mate, I was like, man, no way, man.
Mm-hmm. Of course. What was it you were alleged to have done? What were you accused of? Can you chat about it?
Aye, bro, I'll just get into detail regarding what was disclosed in court and all that, and obviously
what was the prosecution's
not proven
case?
on and acquitted of, right? Right, so I get charged with attempt murder, right? So right. I get charged with attempt murder. Basically, the incident happened in 2020, right? It happened in 2020, bro. Obviously, in the middle of the night, mate. And then since that, obviously, I boosted, man. Obviously, I was on the run because they were looking for me, you know what I mean? I was on the run for like 12 months and boom, police put my pal's door in, mate, for something else. And, funny story, I know I'll touch on that later. Put his door in, basically, man. Obviously, boom, they tackled us and that, man. I was getting a daft name, mate. And they weren't believing it because I didn't have any social media or anything like that. Know what I mean? I was getting a mad cunt out of school, his name, man, right? Like, cool, but he didn't even pose on it, right? Obviously, they had the cameras and that on me, I was all handcuffed and going around about the gaff, right? And obviously, that at the end up, man, we were outside and I was smoking a fag and they were obviously about to take me down the station, but obviously, I was just chancing my arm the full way. Hopefully, they would just go, it's all good, patch it. But obviously, I was outside smoking a fag, mate, nice day and that, mate, handcuffed. And obviously, two beat coppers were there. I don't know if they were going to do the movings, right? And obviously, one had done that. You're Detwylerr, you know what I mean? I was like, no fucking way.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
TikToks when I just started to go viral and all that, right? And I was like, fucking hell, man. I just started laughing, and they were like, man, why did you not want to say your name and all that? Is it because you didn't want to affect your social media? I was like, man. I was like, nah, so obviously I'll just tell you my name that came up, boom, warrant for attempt murder, and then I had a warrant for missing court and that, mate. And like, boom, grabbed us and that, obviously, no heavy. I mean, I was going to go off, but I was cuffed, mate, so I couldn't have went anywhere anyway.
Aye.
And that was it, bro, boom. But I had to get heavy sidetracked there. But I, mate, fucking, so they put me in jail for that, bro. I was on remand for 11 months and then went to trial, mate. But they ended up, luckily, mate, they dropped it from attempt murder to one under so that fucking they could run it at the sheriff, not me, so it was sheriff and jury, man. But if I would got sentenced, if I got a guilty, I was getting remitted to the high for sentencing.
Right.
I mean? But they just because it was cheaper and to get me through quicker because they fucked it because my lawyer was pressing on them, right, to get a time, and then they booked me in for a cancellation. Somebody cancelled and they booked my trial date in, but they weren't ready to go to trial, man. So what was it that happened? They weren't ready to go to trial, and then they had to run it quickly, because if they didn't, they had to let me out, because obviously they didn't have some
time bar.
Because they already set me a date, and I was time barred for 1 year.
I
was time barred for 4.5 months plus 6 months, right? And then seeing near the end of it, they could have gave me an extension, but because they gave me a court date, then they had to put it off, man. Because it was their fault, they had to let me out, man. So then they rushed it in, man. The PF was a pure donut, and fucking, aye, mate, it just obviously went how it should have went, mate, you know what I mean?
Aye.
I got acquitted of all charges, mate. Unanimous decision, bro.
Oh, really? Aye. Good stuff,
and obviously, man. Mate, aye, unanimous decision, but obviously I played not guilty under the grounds of self-defence, so obviously it was me, not on top of it, it was in my house, mate, in the middle of the night, and that, somebody obviously tried to come into my gaff, mate. Obviously I was sleeping, obviously what happened, mate, obviously it disclosed in court, and that was it, mate, just obviously, aye, that was it.
So was that self-defence?
Fucking aye, bro, 5 days. No, mate, they couldn't find me, right, so this is what happened. So they were basically, the argument was, they weren't denying it was me, they were basically saying, they were saying that I went past the point of self-defence. Right, that was their argument. And then, so they says that the jury for me not proving, because you couldn't prove that I went past the point of self-defence.
Right.
But it wouldn't have been a not guilty, it was me, does that make sense?
Aye, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So basically, the jury, obviously, I took the stand, they didn't, obviously, they heard what I had to say, obviously, and liked what I had to say, whatever else, like me, didn't like him, I don't know, mate, but basically, aye, they just done that in the fucking 5th day of the trial, mate. Man, crazy, because it was video linked, you know what I mean? And obviously, mate, I don't know if you all went to trial, mate, but this was like serious, man. My life was fucked, mate, like fucking, my lawyer told me before it, right? So we're down in the boxes down the stair, and my lawyers came down, and I'm fucking breathing at me like fucking fuck, you know what I mean? Like fucking fuck. He's like, mate, he says to me, man, he goes, look, Ryan, by the way, I spoke to the PF and that. This is when he told me. He says, it's a high court case, so if you get a sentence, obviously, if you get a guilty, you're getting remitted to the High Court for sentencing, you know what I mean? And I was thinking because of the circumstances and that, and he says also, in my closing speech, I left out the point of, I left the option of self-defence, because the judge doesn't like you, so if he doesn't like this case, so he basically, even if you get guilty on a self-defence, he's going to hammer you anyway, so I've left that out for the jury, so they can only either find you guilty or not proven, you know what I mean? And so he basically told me, man, that fucking, it didn't matter, man, like I was either going to go home or I was getting fucked, mate, because that was the best way to do it, you know what I mean? They told me this right before the verdict. You know what I mean? I was just sitting there, I was like, what, man? He's like, you're fucking, you're talking like fucking, about 4 or something, and I'm talking about upwards.
Aye,
bro,
that was the starting point. Would have been an LTV regardless.
Fuck, mate, bear in mind I just got off a 9-1, bro. Obviously, fucking 2019, and then this happened like fucking a year later. So obviously I was fucked, mate. I've already got 2 of them on my record, know what I mean? Obviously,
no, you'd have been down, mate. You'd have been lucky to dodge double figures.
I'd have been completely fucked, you know what I mean? Like fucking, so that was it, mate. I was fucking, and then boom, mate, he was telling me, he was explaining, and then obviously the screws just like, boom, 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 verdict, pure aggressive. Like fucking what, man? Right up the stair, mate. Obviously the connected video link, man. The woman came down to the front, and she's like, boom, collected, done that. You find the accused not proven. I was like, no way. I was like, fucking come on. I tried to walk out the dock, you know what I mean? Obviously they don't let you.
So wait, did they take you down to court for the verdict?
Obviously I was in the courtroom, but the jury were in a cinema.
You talked about the jury were on the video link? I thought you meant you were on the video link for the jail.
No, I was standing in the courtroom, bro, my mum that behind us, mate, and fucking obviously the jury, obviously the video link, obviously the lawyer and that, everybody there.
Aye, because I was at trial, obviously, for that thing I get to jail for last year, then obviously the video link and all, but I went in thinking I was going to get a not guilty. I was like, lawyer attraction, I'm getting a not guilty. I was planning to get a sunbed night after that. I got a guilty. I was like, what? Then they're like, remanded. I was like, no. Mate, I was broken, mate. So, mate, it's not worth it. I ended up getting a box of 14 months, but see, just getting that guilty when you're like, oh, mate, it's fucking heartbreaking, man. It's so shite.
Aye, mate, I didn't experience that, mate, so fucking, but mate, see...
Thank fuck. So what, did they take you back to the jail and let you out for there?
No, that was the option, man. They don't think about doing that. I'm like, fucking get me out of here, man.
Get me fucking out of here.
Listen to that, good news. It's going to take a bit longer, no longer, but you're going to get out for fucking the court the day. You're getting out for the court, you know what I mean? I was like, thank fuck, man, obviously they let us out. That, mate, it was heavy emotion, you know what I mean? I got out my mum, that, mate, it was just madness. Because to walk out, do you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's different for getting lived. I've been lived a few times, you know what I mean? It's different for being lived, man, because you know you just don't know, mate. Your life's either going to be completely fucked, mate, or else you're free, completely free. I just moved abroad. Do you know what I mean? So walking out, obviously, that, seeing my mum at me, that feeling, mate. You seen the video, me walking out of court, mate, like fucking just like that, mate. Unbelievable, mate. One of them, the most emotional experiences in my life, one of the best feelings ever, bro.
Aye, I can't imagine it, mate, and I hope I never do need to fucking experience it myself. Know what I mean? But in terms of that, man, because
you don't like, man, but
but see, in terms of that, but obviously that was a year you done inside, then like you went for getting up in the morning, like I could be getting hammered here, you know, they thought you go through, then boom, you're out. How did it feel actually coming out? But see, after it settled, did you feel a bit, whoa, I'm out? Did I feel a bit kind of pinch me moment?
Man, I'm trying to think, man, I don't know, like fucking, obviously, mate, I didn't want to see anybody in that, mate. First I wanted to, but then I says, listen, boys, man, I was like, I'll briefly seen, like, I think I spent some time with Daz that day, went for a munch and that, bro, my mum and that. And then obviously I says to everybody, like, look, boys, obviously give us a week or two, man, I just need to readjust to be out here, this is madness. And obviously I took a week or two and then made a big day up Loch Lomond, all my pals, all boys for Cardi. Went up there, nice day, went and got mad with that, bro, obviously. And even at that, mate, it was a wee bit, you know what it's like yourself, bro, especially regarding social media. And obviously my plan was to come out and be active on it anyway. I took a break after being that, but I think coming out, you're in a weird state of mind. It's one that you can't explain, and you're not really fully yourself. You're trying to be, mate, but you're still trying to find your way. In a sense, that, mate, do you understand what I mean?
It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in, mate, especially nowadays, because you've got, like, maybe back in the day, it was like the technology was different. There wasn't as much technology in the ways that when you go out now, you get phones, you get tellies, everything's centred around technology and social media. Whereas you're shut after that in the jail, so when you come out to it, it's like, whoa, it's a bit, it's a lot for your brain to comprehend.
Definitely, man. It is definitely. Obviously, everybody's different. I've got my ADHD, bro. And obviously, I used to take the pills for ADHD. I stopped taking them when I came over to Spain so that I could socialise me. It makes me a zombie, but I think just a combination of factors, bro. But basically, I ended up, man, my head was a wee bit fried when I got out, and man. But that's why moving away was the right thing to do, mate. I did it, man, and obviously everything's good, man. I'm happy, bro, and things are going well. I've got plans for my future and that, mate. Just got to take steps towards my music career and that, bro. I'm free of crime, mate, know what I mean? And hopefully it stays like that.
Nice one, mate.
And my ego's getting diminished as well. I'm no... Sorry, bro?
Sorry, on you go. Sorry, mate. I thought you were finished there.
And obviously my ego's diminished, mate, as well. I'm not as egotistical, man. I'm not as responsive the way I used to be and thinking the same way. And I don't care about the stuff that I used to care about regarding, obviously, all the scheme shit and all that stuff. It took a bit of getting rid of, man. And even just the passiveness as well and general behaviour. Obviously, that I had to, like, present in jail, you know what I mean? A lot of that's starting to leave me, bro, and I'm becoming much more comfortable in myself and who I actually want to be, mate, know what I mean, and know who my environment's shaping me to be, basically, or has shaped me to be. Know what I mean? I'm trying to ditch learned behaviours that I don't like or agree with.
Of course, man, I can imagine. See, when it was Barcelona you first went to, wasn't it, in Spain? When you
that's where I stay. I've got a house in Barcelona, mate. Me and my pal.
Have you,
me and my pal got a flat, bro. Banging, mate, so I'll be going back there when I leave here.
Nice. So, how long are you planning to stay there for?
I'm going to be here. I booked here for 1 month, right? My plan was, and my head's been a bit fried the past couple of days. I've took a break these past 2 days, actually, before that, because I'm working myself non-stop, man, to try and improve my vocal control and that, mate. So that as soon as I leave here, I can go. I need to go to Lisbon. I think, depending on, as an train station, probably Lisbon. Maybe want to spend a couple of days there and hit open mics and that, bro, and perform live. Go back to Barcelona, hit all the clubs that I know about there and that, bro, and then start getting booked to go and play live across Europe, different events, while simultaneously being active online. Pardon me, and releasing stuff, releasing songs through distribution platforms. But I'm just getting frustrated, man, that I can't get to where I want to be vocally as quick as it. It's not what I mean. It's frustrating. It's a frustrating thing.
It's a muscle, isn't it, man? It's a muscle. It's just a case of working it, isn't it?
Mate, obviously it's difficult. It's a difficult thing to do.
I can't. Sorry on me. I thought you were finished, mate. I was just going to say, see when you first turned up in Barcelona. How was it when you first turned up in Barcelona? Obviously, a new country and it's a new way of life, it's a new culture. How was your experience adjusting to that?
Right, bro. So obviously there's a video, right, when I left, man. So obviously it was fucked, mate. I brought too much stuff. I always take too much stuff with when I'm going places, right? I literally had like too much stuff. So this is what happened. I moved into an apartment with 10 people, right?
Right.
And which was class because I didn't know anybody, right? So obviously I got to know people that a big shared apartment. It was like students, a lot of them doing their masters and that, so running about my age. You know what I mean? Some older, some younger, class, bro. But I got there, man, at like 3 in the morning, and I couldn't get my keys, mate, until like 10 the next day. And obviously, mate, I couldn't find the place, man. So I ended up, man, I seen the state of me, mate. I had this big, I had 2 suitcases, 2 bags, and a guitar, bro, and obviously and a rucksack, mate. And I'm like fucking like this, mate. Honestly, trying to carry. So I ended up getting a taxi and get dropped off in the middle of the main strip, bro, the Rambler, and try to find this place. And I couldn't find it, bro. It wasn't well posted, man, like, to say where. And basically, I just ended up just sitting in the middle of the street, mate. Right, I was just sitting there, man, waiting. Fucking knows what for, mate. I think my phone was dying and that, and all that. I mean, obviously, it was just I was like, what the fuck is happening here, man? And then 2 cunts walked by me, a guy and a woman, like, were about my age. How are you up to? You all good? You need help? Not obviously Spanish, but he could speak English. And I ended up, man, like, come with us, man. We're just sitting around here drinking. Obviously, you can wait and whatever else. We ended up, they helped me with my bags and went to a mad square. And there was like, mate, probably about 50, 60 people, mate, different groups, and that all sitting musical and getting mad at it, mate. Oh. I end up just sitting, gives a couple of cans and that, mate. End up steaming, mate. Steaming, man. Fucking first night, bro. I banging, mate, and ended up, man, went to and then after that, once it came around about the time, man, I was steaming, mate, kicking about, and one of them helped me around to a mad random hotel to put my phone on charge, and then I managed to contact the woman who was dealing with giving us my keys, and obviously, boom, keys, right in, sleep, and then that was it, mate, obviously. So to answer quickly how it was, man, that's where I come off the ADHD meds, because I had bad anxiety, mate, especially trying to communicate when I'm Scottish, bro, and obviously everybody else English isn't their native language. Aye. It's their mother language, so I come off that. But bro, it took a bit of time to adjust, mate. But the culture's so evolved, mate, regarding just general being, mate. It's where it should be, you know what I mean? I'm so accepting, mate. People care about the shit they should care about and don't give a fuck about things that don't actually matter, like materialistic shit and that, you know what I mean?
Aye, so do you think that's helped you adjust your mindset being in obviously that kind of environment? Of course it has, isn't it?
It's perfect, mate, honestly. It's perfect, man.
But see that group, that the people you met the first night, the ones that took you to the wee square and that, is that the ones you ended up hanging about with?
No, mate, that was just, mate, I never actually seen them again. That was just random. Man. Right, obviously ended up, they helped us out, bro, and that was it. But the ones I ended up palling with, bro, was my pal Johannes, man, German, mate, some boy, right? We stayed together, man, for like fucking 6 weeks. And he became one of my best pals. And then through him and other people at the flat, I met different pals. For their pals for uni, and we all just go to the beach all day, every day and that, getting on it, bro. Going out at clubs, partying, man. Meeting birds and that, mate. Just going and doing things together. And then obviously I've just met some other pals that lived there, that were fair there. And then just different groups and that, bro. And then we got them all meeting each other, and it was just brilliant, mate. Before I left to come to Portugal, I had a party in my gaff, man. Like 30, 40 people, mate. It was wild, mate. Honestly, man. It's fucking class, man.
Oh, was it? Aye.
Imagine that.
Class.
Aye, bro.
Was that, see, the reason you left to go to Portugal was that to go to this community?
Aye, bro. So I wanted to come. The reason why I'm here is because I wanted to have this the space to practice on my singing, basically, and playing guitar and that, bro, freely, loud as I want, and really overcome that part. That's why I came here, because I knew it would give me the opportunity where I have absolute freedom and I'm in the right environment for it. And that, not I mean, and at any point in time I can go and do it. So that was why I came, to prepare myself for next year to go and start playing live, basically. That's why.
Right, nice. So see the clubs and that you're talking about going to play live at, why have you chosen A clubs, or is that just the open mics and that kind of stuff? Is that the kind of popular locations?
So the plan is that I'm going to go to Lisbon, mate, do some open mics, mate, do some clubs. I'm getting bombarded with love hearts, mate.
Love you, mate. Hope I'm getting some of the love hearts, you cunts.
Blasted, mate. I was going to say, man, so basically, I'm going to go to basically open mics and that, mate, perform open mics, and then once I've kind of built up a portfolio, mate, I can do it comfortably, and there's footage and that of it, mate, I'll just contact clubs across Europe, mate, Germany, France, Italy, wherever, bro, the biggest ones for live musicians, and contact them, obviously, and try and get booked, mate, in advance for Gone, because I think they do it on like a 7-day, like you play for 7 nights maybe in a row or something like that, 4 or 5, whatever it be, and you pay for play for like 3 hours.
Aye.
Aye, bro. Aye, bro, aye.
What the fuck? You would play a 3-hour set?
Aye. Like you just, it's like you're basically being live music, so it's not like a pure gig and people are paying to come see you. It's like clubs, bars that people go to.
Right.
And obviously
so you're kind of like
be the host.
The live artist kind of thing.
But some of them are quite big and they pay quite well, mate. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can get like fucking, it can be like 50 euro per hour on that, bro. So you get 150 for 3 hours, mate.
How do you think? Sorry, mate. I keep thinking you're finished because there's a delay, so I keep thinking you're finished. But sorry.
It's alright, mate.
Finish what you're saying.
I can't remember. No, sorry, I was just saying fucking. So that's the plan. My plan is to be ready, mate. Go and start performing live in about Barcelona. That's my home, obviously. You know what I mean? Go to all the clubs around about there and that, bro. And then start contacting clubs across Europe and get booked to play there, bro. Keep posting content, release songs on Spotify, YouTube and that, bro, and then just keep doing that, mate.
Nah, then just see where it goes, innit?
Aye, bro, I'm very confident, mate. I'm very confident. I'm no. The thing that's giving me confidence is the big part I see really try to let my ego go and the scheme shit and that, mate, as well. It's like, and then rapping on drill and rapping about that way, because it keeps me tied to a mindset and thinking about a lifestyle that I used to love and indulge in, mate. But I don't love, I hate, man, but obviously there's addictive elements to it, bro. And when I talk about it and rap about it and getting that mindset and especially applying it to upbeat music, i.e. like drill that's fast-paced, it makes me want to do that shit when I don't want to do it anymore, man. So for me, I'm no, basically no. I'm not unable to think about it that way, to rap like that now. I'm unable, I'm going through a transition now and I can't, so I'm going to focus purely, and I feel pure liberating, bro. Do you know what I mean? Feels liberating to be like that. So I'm just going to focus on playing guitar, mate, and singing and maybe rapping across that way. I'm going to focus on that, and that's where I'm seeing the most personal development, mate, and response, and just it's where I feel most comfortable, and it's different. Do you know what I mean?
Aye,
so
that's
what's happening.
Is the style you're going for the kind of rapping, like acoustic rap? Is that the kind of style you're going to be?
Aye, bro, like acoustic rapping, so obviously almost like singing while rapping, man. And then obviously I've got like some songs that I wrote when I was in jail, mate. I've got like a couple of notebooks full, man. And I've got loads of raps that I could turn into songs, but I've actually got songs that have got chords in that, mate, and obviously like a proper like structure to them. Just normal singing ones. But I really just need to get my vocals on point, bro. Because I basically, like right now, I could go in the studio, bro, and make a good song, right? But it would be like a lot of retakes and all that, mate, and like getting it right. And then if it came to actually playing the song, man, it would be difficult. So I don't want to like start releasing music and that now, and then I can't even perform live to my best of my ability, basically. Does that make sense?
No, of course. I'm of the same mindset, man. You don't want to record something, man, when it comes to doing it live, you sound like dog shit, man. You want to kind of be able to do justice to both sides, you know what I mean? I'm the exact same way as well, man. I totally
Aye, bro, but I will be recording. I'm probably going to start recording next week, man, and just to hear things. But regarding releasing and all that, bro, like, I really, really want to be able to just pick up the guitar right now and sing a song, and it to be class and to be holding it well throughout the whole time. So that's my plan, bro. So I'm really focusing on that now, mate. And then and doing that and no try to rap on like aggressive beats or about mad shit, the mad life I've lived, man. It's helping me to progress, man, musically, bro, and like personally, like my personality and just my general being, bro. It's better for me, man. So.
Aye, definitely, mate. It's all about, I think, music as well, man. It kind of relates to the life you're living in now. You know what I mean? It's like you talk about. It shows the journey you've been on, because people can probably access your stuff that's back when you were living that kind of life, that you're going, obviously in your drill stuff, that you're talking about that, but then they can see like a progression in character as well as creatively. So they'll be able to listen to that and see this is where he is in his journey. See, what is the kind of stuff you write about now? Like, for example?
Mate, I've 50, bro. I've no wrote in months, mate. I think I wouldn't even put it down to laziness. I think it's just I made a conscious decision, bro, when I moved to Barcelona, mate, to just experience life, mate. So I wasn't even really focused on music. That was my plan when I got there. I was like, I'm going to go and do this. But when I actually got there, I was like to myself, man, this is what I've been doing for the past 2 years, man. Like fucking, I was on the run for like a year, and I played guitar nearly every day, bro. I was writing every day. I was learning how to mix music flat out constantly, bro. And it's in the jail, and the same as in the jail, I had a routine, bro. I was spending mornings writing, playing guitar. So, and then even when I got out, bro, it was the same. So when I actually got there, I was like, I need to live a little, man. I need to really come into my personality, man, and relax and just really just flow, man. So that's why I haven't the rip, mate.
I can imagine, makes it does. So, like, early Christmas period, I was kind of like, I just went, no, I need to just focus on doing fuck all, because you burn yourself out, and then your stuff starts to suffer. So if you're forcing it, you'll know that yourself.
Definitely, bro.
So, definitely, mate,
and obviously, bro, I've only released, like, before I got out, man, I released a song that I'd hanged before, and then I released an EP, bro, that I didn't really promote that well, but I'd no bothered, and I didn't release it on proper distribution platforms, and the reason being is because I didn't really want that to be my image, basically. Does that make sense? I wanted to just get it and release it, but I didn't want to be like just out of jail, man, all this mad shit, bro. Like, I didn't want to. That would have felt for me going back to me. Not part of it.
Fresh out of jail, out on bail, California dreaming kind of shit.
Aye, bro. I don't want to be fucking. I didn't want to be plotting videos in that mad way and then trying to be projected, and then I would have felt pressure to try and still be that way. I'm like, nah, I'm going to try. So I just basically released it, and obviously the people who already followed me on SoundCloud or obviously on social media and that, mate, who wanted to hear what I had to say would have tuned into it and that, bro, which is obviously what I wanted, you know what I mean? And obviously that was it, basically. So I released that. But I've got a lot of stuff that I wrote when I was in, you know what I mean? So I've got a lot of material, so I don't really have to write, mate. I'm obviously right now gathering experience, mate, and living my life, man. So when it does come to writing again, obviously I'll probably get in the flow. I maybe spending the mornings writing. You know what I mean? When I wake up, spend the mornings, maybe like 3-4 hours or whatever it be, just writing and do that each day, and obviously get progressively better and come up with some amazing stuff, mate. Maybe some not so good, just how it is. But I like to do that, mate.
So see the now, when are you planning getting back to writing?
Actually went and got a notepad, mate, yesterday, because I was fucking hungover as fuck when I was coming here, man. I've got a big one, that, mate, that I'd already started using, man, before I came here, but I didn't bring it, so I went yesterday and got a notepad, man. So very soon, I think, mate. Man, I think coming into this year, bro.
Definitely.
What about you?
Me, I'm constant. I see I'm constantly writing, cause I'm doing that many different things. Know what I mean? I'm right now. I kind of write and just like, I'll write maybe a wee line here or there or something like that. Know what I mean? I'll no sit down and be like, right, I'm going to write 16 bars. I'm going to write a tune. I don't try and force it. If I get something that comes to my mind, I'll just fucking write it in my notes on my phone. And then when I go to like, I get a beat or something, and if I've got a tune that I'm looking for lyrics, I'll maybe delve back into them. They'll go, I like that line, or this line will work if I just change it a bit and just kind of use that as like as a kind of like a wee diary. Just maybe not a diary to put a fucking word on it, but just notes, literally notes. But because I'm doing that many different things as well, because I'm also writing ideas for sketches. I'm doing my podcast. I've got a lot of fingers and a lot of pies, man. So
you're doing well, mate. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm very proud of you, mate. Honestly, man. Obviously, I spoke to you when I was in there, didn't I? I phoned you, man. Obviously, I spoke to you, you know what I mean? Obviously, I didn't really phone many cunts and all when I was in there, mate. I pretty just got on it, man. But, mate, proud of you, mate. You're doing heavy well, mate. It's good to come out and see your smashing. Obviously, when I was on the run as well, man, remember we done that first one that we took down? Obviously, mate, even then, man, I was like, mate, just keep hitting it, man. Obviously, it's obviously inevitably going to happen, mate. You know what I mean? Obviously, look, mate, you're doing well, man. So it's good to see.
It's money, man, as well. See, I've been half a booze and all that, man. I feel a lot. I've had a lot of luck come my way. I've got some funding there for the podcast, so I went and upgraded and got cameras and shit. But I ordered 2 cameras, right? I'm not going to say where I ordered them for, right? 2 second-hand cameras, and I ordered them, right? And I got 1 camera. Then they sent them out separately, and they meant to have sent me the other camera the next day, and they sent me a fucking MacBook Air. They sent me a MacBook, and then the next day I got my camera. So I was needing an upgrade my MacBook, and also for editing. So I'm like, God is smiling on me. So
yes,
so that means I need to get the fucking. That means I need to get the content out. I cannot be slacking. Know what I mean? But I'm planning to hit 2023. Fucking hit the ground running. I've got that gig 3rd of March 2023 in room 2. If anybody's watching this wants to come see me sing, dance, and carry arse.
I bought my ticket earlier.
Cheers. Are you coming or are you just buying a ticket to support?
I've not decided yet. But the reason why I done that was obviously I plan to come, but it depends on what's happening. But if I'm back, mate, I'll see what happens, right? I want to come, but I bought a ticket for support and I shared it, so obviously people are like, oh, you bought a ticket, man, oh, let's go. You know what I mean? That way.
It sets a good precedent, mate. It sets a good precedent,
exactly,
mate. I appreciate that.
That's why I done it, bro.
Cheers, mate.
I mean, instantly, that means that other people think they do the same.
No, I would fucking hope so. So that's the rest of you, man. You better step up. But I appreciate that, man. But fucking, so what is the plan? Are you coming back to Glasgow on your mind at all? Are you just taking it for the day?
No. Things can change, bro, right? But it's not at all, man. But I don't want to be in Glasgow, mate. It's no. I'm too. I've heavy grown out, mate. Grown out of the way it is, man. And I can't bear it, man. Basically, like, for me, it's too much a negative place, man. I'm just going to stay abroad, mate. Travel Europe, focus on music, bro, and then I'll come back when it's time, mate. My plan is just to travel and perform live, and then set up a show for coming back, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, maybe 6 months time, you know.
Setting up a show in Glasgow, coming back, you mean?
Aye. Set it up, man, from Glasgow, come back, bro. And then maybe, depending on how things are going, man, maybe start doing travelling about Glasgow and that, bro. Obviously, these are all just plans that I'm going to follow. This is a bare minimum, basically. Do you know what I mean? So on top of that, I'm going to be releasing songs on streaming platforms, mate, and that could go well, you could never know, but I'm obviously just everything, I'm just going to fill every void, everything I can do, bro, basically, do you know what I mean? Be out performing live online, releasing stuff and that, bro, and then, as I said to you, man, inevitably it's got to happen, bro, you know what I mean?
Ah, no, of course, mate. You put in the work, mate, then it will definitely pay off. And plus, as well, see, being abroad in Europe and that, man, you're building connections and that kind of thing. That's the thing that usually kind of troubles me in the sense of that. I'm like, right, it's good doing it in Glasgow and Scotland and that, but it's to get it overseas, you know what I mean? It's trying to establish the networks and that kind of thing. Have you had much trouble with the language barrier or the accent barrier?
Yeah, bro, man, I used to have, mate, but obviously, but not anymore, mate. Sometimes depends. See what I tend to find, mate. See with my actual friend groups and that, my pals, bro. I start off, man, speaking very slow and robotic, and then as time passes, mate, I can speed up a bit and maybe I'm fluent with conversation, man. One of the volunteers.
Aye.
Aye, mate, so I tend to find that obviously more time passes, mate, I'll be more fluent. And obviously I can talk more normal and it's better, mate. You know what I mean? Because it can be quite awkward when I talk like a robot. It's hard to get a laugh, hard to get butterflown, hard to express yourself, mate. You know what I mean? Come across quite like strange.
Aye, definitely. As it's talking like Microsoft Sam, innit? Feel a bit fucking
Microsoft Sam, mate. Yeah.
So what's the plans for the night, for the new year? What's happening? Is there a party in there or what?
Oh, are you lying down now?
No, don't bother. I'm just gonna relax a little bit.
Can you quite lie in my bed? Oh, it's because he's got to put me off. Sorry, forget. Because it's in his room, he's at his bed.
Somebody else's room?
But aye, that's one of the volunteers. This is his room, bro.
Oh, is it nice? Nice. What's happening, my man?
Aye, man.
My woman, I don't know if it's a guy or a woman.
Nah, it's a guy. I think he's about to lie down. I don't know if he doesn't feel well or something.
Calm before the storm, innit?
Aye, bro. What, bro? Aye.
Calm before
what we're saying?
So what's the plans for the new year, like the bells and that? Have you got a party on the door?
Oh, bro, man. I was steaming last night, mate. Bro, mate, I ended up going to the shop, man, getting tequila and beers, mate. And obviously last night, mate, I drank it, mate, and I woke up in the middle of the night. And like, at my bed, it's like a big shared dorm, right? And at my bed, man, there's like a chest, like a mad treasure chest looking thing, mate. I put clays on top of it. And I woke up in the middle of the night, bro, right? And obviously, like, mate, it was pitch black, man. And obviously, I woke up, didn't know what I was doing. Obviously, I was trying to scale it, mate, to get out. And over the back, it's like this dropped down the stairs, you know what I mean? Obviously, the guy obviously is in the bunk above us, mate, you know what I mean? Obviously, he woke up and turned the light on us, and I was like halfway up this thing, steaming, mate. About to fall in my fucking draw, break my neck or something. And obviously, he grabbed us, you know what I mean?
Fucking hell.
Yo. Aye, man. So, I don't know what's going on here, man. So, so bro, that's what happened, man. He basically, obviously, woke. I don't know if I was sleeping, bro. I remember it, mate. I don't even know what I was doing. Right. So basically, man, he grabbed us, and I was like, toilet, mate. But then see the day, mate, this is fucked up, mate. I think I pissed there, mate. Because obviously, mate, all my clothes were up, mate. And I fucking, mate, the day, man, I was getting stuff, man, and one of the sleeves was fucking soaking, mate.
Oh, what?
Mate, I know I must have pissed, mate.
Aye, I've done that before, mate. Woke up, what's happening? Hola, señorita.
See you in a bit, man.
Bon voyage.
Aye, bro. So fucking aye, mate. I think I pissed, mate. Know what I mean? I just don't know what to do. I was like, the fuck is that, man? I'm like, no way. It's like, I can't even remember, mate.
Oh, mate, I've done that before, mate. One night I ended up full of eckies, mate, and went back to my pal's house, crashed out, and woke up middle of the night, pissing on his doormat, seat at the door, and went in the hall. His mum was sleeping on the couch, and she started shouting. That's how I woke up. I came to, and she was like, who's that? And I was pissing on the fucking carpet. I just sauntered back to the bed, and then fell wet asleep. Hope she never noticed.
Mate, that's fucking wild. Mate, my brother was telling me a story. My dad was a mad alky, right, when I was growing up, man. And obviously, mate, he was telling me a story, and I forgot. He says, my dad used to always come home steaming, right? And obviously, like, up my stairs, you been in my mum's house before?
Aye. Years ago.
You see my mum, probably, right, but you go up the stairs, and there's like, up the stairs, and then go along that way, right, and then there's like two cupboards there, and then there's a toilet, right?
Aye.
And obviously, so it's like door there, and then the toilet's there, right? And obviously my dad, man, went up, man, opened the cupboard door, mate, pissed in the cupboard, shut the door, and then flushed the toilet.
Fuck off. Fuck's sake, man, I take it you packed it for that, man. Fucking hell, man.
Stupid, mate.
Pass everywhere apart for the toilet when you're steaming, didn't you?
What, bro?
You piss everywhere apart from the toilet when you're steaming, don't you, man?
Oh, I know, mate. You used to do it all the time, man. You used to like go into the room, man, and as well just pissing the wall on that, mate. Steamer.
Fuck off.
Mate, I've done it, man. Did I tell you about that time, man? I did that when I was in Magleth, man. I took a bird to him, man, and ended up pissing the bed.
No, you never do it.
Oh, mate, hilarious, man. I ended up blamed it on her. I thought I told you a story, man.
No, you never. Did she take the blame? I was like, no.
No, mate, so I woke up, man, and mate, the thing is, man, we didn't have sex, mate. We literally, man, fucked up, not me, Magleth went home, man. Woke up as my boxers, man, she just not pants me, not me. We're just lying there and woke up, man. Obviously, I woke up first, mate. It's like, man, fuck, man, lying down. I was like, oof, man. It's like, it's fucking soaking. It's like, man, I pissed the bed. I was like, oof, man, that was me, man. And know what it's like? As if somebody, mate, went 20 feet up in the sky, mate, and like, smashed like a water balloon, mate. Know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Let's see, obviously, that's what it was like, a big circle.
Aye, just a pure fucking waterbed.
It's like, what the fuck, man? It's like, I bounced up, man. Know what I mean? They cheat to go for another piss, mate. Honestly, it's hard in, man. Where's for another piss, mate? And boom, man. But boxers off, mate, and obviously shorts on, mate, and sat on the edge of the bed smoking a fag. She woke up about 5 minutes later, man, and fucking obviously like, when's I pee the bed? And I was like, I just touched the bed, that off. Fuck, oh, you must have.
Cool lassie, man.
That was it, mate. That was it. So, oh, man, never do that, man. This is my English blood. I was like, off, man, piping. It's like, fuck
first time for everything, down.
That was it, mate. Aye, man, that was it, bro. Aye, and then obviously, aye. Funny as fuck, man. But I did it, I know, mate. I did it in a, I thought, mate, I did it in a gaff, mate. I know, man. We were all, my pals, mate, years ago, man. We were all like in my pal's outhouse thing, mate. And we'd been on it for like 2 days, man. Obviously, like, I fell asleep holding a beer, mate. And I woke up, man. And I think, I thought it was a beer, mate. Know what I mean? But I basically must have pissed myself, mate. Steaming.
Fucking hell, man, mate. Mate, I done it at Teen Park, mate, right? The first
Heavy habit.
What?
I mate, a heavy habit, yeah.
No, well, I done it at Teen Park, mate. I fucking, I got too many eggies at Teen Park and collapsed. And I woke up fucking in my tent like the next morning, fucked. And I'd looked down and I was like, oh no, I've pissed myself, man. And I pulled my shorts and my boxers down and I realised I'd shat myself, I know. Fucking shite on my boxers, aye. It was bad, man. I OD'd in eckies, man. It was fucking disgusting, man. I had no eckies left. I had 50 eckies and I'd named. Aye, mate, shat my pants, man. It was pure. I was trying to smuggle it out, man. I had to just stash it in my suitcase. I didn't want cuts to know.
Fuck, mate.
Aye, mate, it was rotten, man. Oh, it was bad. I was like, no, fucking. Yeah, mate, I was walking about like, they all know. I was like, they all know I've done this. Aye, I was mortified, man. I don't give a fuck now, but.
Mate,
aye, mate, shat myself. First time at Teen Park, man. Pat my chance, as Hunter's Chicken #1 says. Bad days,
remember
mate.
I told you fucking that time. Remember that time fucking. Did I tell you about the time that my boy used to work with told me a story, man? They were all like 15, mate, and somebody's auntie had went on holiday, man, and he'd a gaff, mate. Know what I mean? It was a big group of them. I think it was like 10, 12 best pals, man. And fucking, they would get full of eckies, man. Somebody's walking about, man. And they're like, somebody, pure smell of shite. And somebody like, that's defo him, know what I mean? And obviously, the cunt in the room, mate, disappeared in the room, man. And they're like, let us in, what you doing? Obviously, the cunt, who's it was, his pal was in the room, and they couldn't get in the door, know what I mean? He's like, what you doing, man? He's like, let us in. They managed to make the win, man. Boom, mate, in, man. It was like a fucking, a crime scene, man, but instead of blood, it was shite, mate, know what I mean? Obviously, saying it was shite. Well, it was that, mate. Fucking,
What the fuck? How did you do?
Mate, what did you say?
How did shite end up in the was?
He's just couldn't shat himself, mate, and he was like, he's not, mate. He must have obviously been touching himself and waiting and trying to get it off.
Oh, what, man?
He's fucking
nuts. It's like that fucking never seen Dumb and Dumber. My house is full of shit.
He ended up a shite, mate, in the bedroom, bro, and rolled it up and flung it into the corner, man. So it was like the bed and it was all there was and that, know what I mean? Obviously, the cunt in his auntie's house, it was, he's gone mental, know what I mean? He's like, what the fuck, man? Let us in, got cunts to try to calm him down, obviously, and the cunt was in the toilet at this point, obviously, like, barricaded or locked shut. He managed to get in the toilet, man, and he was trying to get rid of it, but man, but it was everywhere. And obviously, he was squeezing it down the sinkhole, you know what I mean? He sprinkles that, mate.
Fuck off. Mate, I was someday. I'll not say his name, right, because I don't know. I don't want to get it. A boy weird part of me, right? Fucking, it was my supervisor when I was doing the scaffolding, so you probably know who it is. He told me a story that a bird was getting banged in his bed. It wasn't him that was doing it. And I think it was at his pal, and he was like licking her arse out, and she shat all over the bed. and then she shat on the other cunt, and then she wrapped up his bed sheet and fucked it under his bed. Never tell him. I never tell him when he went after his nut. And I think she was in the living room after it, and he pure pulled her up in front of the full living room and like, what the fuck you doing, man? That's a pure joke, you know. In fucking bush. Aye, man. Cunts in their shite, man. Time and a place, innit? Or just a place. Doesn't matter what time.
That was fucking wild, man.
Aye, mate. I hope my fucking Tina Park stories are fucking must still get to. I couldn't imagine. A couple of times I'm like, off the see you piss in a dream. Sometimes I've shat in a dream and I'm like, no, when I wake up, I've shat myself into. Know what I mean? But it's a paras, mate. Fuck. You can come back for pissing the bed. You'll never come back for shite in the bed. So if you're in it with somebody like
no, you can't
shite in the bed. You can pass the bed. You can't
see this. You see that happened to this guy that was 15, bro, and he went to school. You imagine that's a pure peak time in your life, bro. He said, together, always at each other and that, mate. So we're social media and that, mate. You'd have to move country and change name.
You'd end up with a mad nickname like Shitey Bum or something.
Bro. Too fucking far, mate. Like, the minute I got an 18 for a 21st, man, years later, and my pal's pal done that. It was happening, Shitey. Fucking.
Oh, what? But see, pure nicknames like that, they've got pure no creativity, no imagination, but they're the ones that stick. They're the ones that get stuck to you, and it's like, alright, Shitey. There's no character to it, know what I mean? It's a pure insult nickname, know what I mean?
Oh, man, fucked up. How many countries you got on?
It says 224. What does yours say?
171.
But so, alright, I thought that was a 2, so we've got separate, right? Many likes have you got?
So got everybody that's on here, 15.3. Everybody that's on here, follow me, by the way, follow his back.
Aye, every cunt follow me or not. I'm at 7.5. How the fuck do I get less likes but more followers? That's fucked up, the numbers. I don't like the numbers.
By the way, follow, bro.
By the way, I want to
follow his back too. Also, share the live, man. We'll go into something interesting. What, bro?
I'm just going to see you promote the Mora. Every cunt, 6 o'clock, premeditated part of the YouTube channel. I've got a documentary coming out about the Luke Mitchell murder case. 6 p.m. premeditated part of YouTube. Go and check it out.
Get on it, mate. I'll promote fucking it for you as well, bro.
Aye, proud of you, mate. Proud of you. So what's the plans tonight? What are you up to?
Can you hear this music?
Is that like that house music, dance music? Is it Spanish dance? Spanish house?
No, it's that mad tune at Shrek.
No, I don't think I've heard it. No, I can barely hear it. It's really very quiet. What's that? Can barely hear it.
Yeah, can I drink this?
Not to sell it, mate.
Is it alright to do that?
On what?
No, but I mean, will we get cut off the live drink?
I don't know, mate. I really don't know.
Funky Town's the name of the song.
Funky Town.
Why
am I thinking Toy Town? Funky Town. 2 seconds, I'll get it on.
Funky Town.
But so what's the plan tonight?
Bro,
what's the plans?
Nah, get on, go.
You getting on a sniff?
Nah, get on. Nah, I'm joking. Nothing's got to get. It's got to get mad with it, bro.
Aye, because I was going to say,
wee bit of nose hydration.
Very surprised me. You're able to go to a mad remote community in fucking Portugal and you can still get a bit of gear. That is that it?
Aye.
I know exactly what it is. Didn't know that was in Shrek.
Aye.
But so, sir, I'm up to 11.4 likes.
When I got to Lord Parkwood.
Oh, really, aye?
What's that, bro?
No, my likes went up to 11.5. Some countries says you go, we've provided the likes. I don't know if some countries get the bots in town or something, but cheers anyway.
Listen, Trips, by the way, why don't we? What am I going to say there? Aye, man. But aye, mate, fucking, it's good, 50. It's good to talk to you, mate, because obviously a lot of people don't actually know that we're actually pals, mate.
I know.
We've been for fucking years.
Aye, we go way back, man. Way back. Way back, nah. I know him way back, nah.
Way back, mate. That's obviously we're pals for a long time. we hung about with my wee guys, know what I mean? Obviously, more like fucking Hilton days, mate. Way back. You're talking, man. Both of us were, but man, 10 or something, 11.
Nah, back when you had hair.
Nah, mate. Fuck's sake.
Back when my fucking hair was fucking, mate. Back when I didn't have hair, man. I had a fucking short back and wallet, man. Ah, look at me now.
Shot back in yesterday. Howdy, man. Howdy, mate.
But aye, man, fucking back in the old scheme days, man.
Aye,
but aye, what's the plan tonight? What's you doing for the bells?
What, bro?
What are you doing for the bells? Have you got a plan?
Oh, mate, I don't know, man. Obviously, they were all having dinner there, mate, so I didn't even get to eat any meat or anything like that, mate. I just had some rice and some beans, mate, and obviously I came to do this, man, so I'm going to eat and then fucking probably get drunk, mate, just drink beers. Last night I was wasted, mate, on that tequila. Drank a full bottle, man, between us. Don't even know how many shots I had, mate. Blittered.
Oh, fuck's sake,
well worth it.
Many people stays there with you.
What's up, bro?
Many people stay there.
How many people are here? Mate, I think there's about, bro, it's really lagging. I think there's about 10 volunteers maybe, and then there's obviously other people that are living here.
Right. So there's only 10 of them volunteers then?
Man, why is it lagging?
So when you say it's lagging, is it breaking up?
Mate, I think it's me, mate. I've got an orange connection.
Mine keeps coming up saying that the connection keeps getting lost, but when I'm watching you, you're fine.
Got it.
Fucking jinxed it, man.
It, I was fine, but you won there, mate.
It might be my connection.
Come on, bro.
I knew mine's is there.
I've got it, mate. I don't know, man. I've got my... Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
It's a bit better now.
So what are you going to...
What's that?
Happiness is the goal. Aye, bro. So what was I going to say, man? I was going to say something. Aye, man. So anything else you want to go through, man?
That was pretty much it, man. Obviously, what's your plans going ahead in that? Obviously, you want to travel Europe and that. Want to release music and that.
Man. Picardy. Mate, my plans are exactly that, but I'm going to literally, mate, go back to Barcelona, live there, set up as a base. I'll probably come back to this place also, play live music, mate, and fucking go for it, man. Know what I mean? Just go for it, mate. Properly, man. Live my life, mate. Be free, be happy, mate. Be peaceful, man. Be non-egotistical, mate. Just be in a good place, man. Champion troops.
That's it. One question.
What's your plan?
For the bells up for New Year, for getting into New Year.
Get into New Year, bro.
Well, I want to. Obviously, I've got that gig lined up. I've got a wee band together. So I'm doing all my kind of tunes live and that. I want to start gigging with them.
You've got a band?
Aye. I've got a band, aye. But we've no...
Nice, bro.
We've no gigs yet. We've just been rehearsing like fuck. But,
nice, bro.
But, so, we've just been...
Anybody I know in it?
What?
Anybody I know?
Nah, mate. Nah, nobody. Two of the boys, it was a weird one. One of the boys was a fan of my stuff, and he messaged me saying, if you're looking for somebody to play the bass, give us a shout. So I was like, right, we'll get in the studio. Then I was playing like a gig like a week later in Edinburgh, and there was a guy there that I was just playing the guitar, and he came up to us like, if you're looking for a drummer, give us a shout. I was like, fuck, funny you say that, I've got a bass player and all. So I go in the studio with they two, and then my pal, he plays like lead guitar and that, and I just gave him a shout, and he wasn't doing fuck all, and he was like, that, so I ended up with a band. So it's good. I've always wanted to be in a band. So
me too. Me too, bro.
It's good bringing the sound. Don't get me wrong, it's a fucking lot of work, but it's good, man. So I want to start gigging with them. I want to do this gig in March. As I say, I went and get that new camera equipment. So I want to start filming more shit. I'm thinking about. I want to start doing more documentaries now. I want to release more music first and foremost. I want more music out there.
Aye, I hear it, bro.
I've got a lot of music. I think I've got a lot of decent music, but I've just not got enough that's released now. But I've got a lot of shit in the pipeline. You know what I mean?
Bro, when you get free time, you've got a bit of downtime, man. So come here and visit us, mate. And obviously we can use it, man. We even this is like a holiday, bro. But obviously you can just crash at my gaff, mate. We can go and hit open mics or just do whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Plan it out, man. Some content in it as well.
So where did you see your gaff? Was Barcelona?
Barcelona, bro. Aye.
Whereabouts in Barcelona? Is it like the
beach,
city centre?
Aye, at the city centre, bro. Just after the city centre at the beach, bro, aye.
Fuck's sake, man. Doing well, ain't you, man?
It's class, mate. It's good, man. Hard work, man, but aye, mate. Aye, man, it's good, bro. Life is good, mate. I'm loving it, mate. It is, mate, honestly. I'm so happy, mate, to be honest. And the thing is, we coming here, bro, I put myself into, like, to force myself to go through some difficult shit, mate, because in Barca, mate, I was partying, mate, obviously, out with my pals, living life, mate, just chilling, man, training and that, and there was no hard work involved. And then coming here, I'm forcing myself to do something difficult, put myself through my paces regarding the singing and playing and try to overcome shit. And it's a bit of a struggle, you know what I mean? But I'm noticing the complete contrast. Because obviously before I came here, I didn't have to do any of that. I was just chilling, mate, you know what I mean? And now I'm actually forced to do something that I'm struggling, it's maybe I'm not so good at, I need to improve, and obviously that can be challenging, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm putting myself through it, mate, so I'll be worth it in the end up.
That's exactly it, and it's through that challenge it's allowing you to grow as a person as well as a performer. You know what I mean? It's kind of things like that. It's putting yourself into, it's pushing yourself outside the comfort zones where you grow. One question I was about to ask, see if you didn't get to jail for that year, do you think you'd be where you are now?
Nah, mate. See, man, honestly, bro, no, because before that, I was on the run, innit? And obviously, I was in there for that time.
I know, but sorry, imagine that never happened. Imagine you didn't go to jail, go on the run. Imagine just life was whatever you were doing at that point in time. Say that never happened. That part of your life.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Life would be very, very different, bro. I have no idea, mate. I don't actually know, man. I don't know if I'd be further ahead musically or further behind. One thing I know for certain is that I'd be career driven, like music wise. That would be my focus. But where I'd be at, mate, I don't know, and what my musical direction would be, mate, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, man. But it's a mad question. It's something I've never thought of it, bro. Aye, man. I don't know, but everything happens for a reason, bro.
That's exactly it. Do you think that sentence has almost been a blessing?
Aye, mate. Aye,
I say that remand.
Aye, bro. Pays like a sentence, man. Long
that's a year in remand. Fuck, don't have to do a year stretch.
Even before that as well, man, when I was having to hide out, and I did a lot of learning and that, mate, and developing, man, regarding like music and that as well. Aye, it was all a blessing, bro. It was all a blessing, therefore.
Aye, amazing, man. I definitely think what's the kind of shit like that at the time, it seems like, what the fuck, man, everything's going tits up. But when you look back at it, you're like, well, if that never happened, I might not be where I'm other now. So sometimes these things, life happens for you, it's no against you. Life happens for you, it doesn't happen to you.
Mate, it's about being optimistic, innit, man, and realising there's a lesson in everything, mate, and trying to obviously learn that lesson, man, and capitalise on your circumstances, bro, wherever you can, mate. Make the best of it, man. I mean, obviously,
exactly
like, in there, with nothing but time, bro. Like, what else do you need when you're trying to get good at something and become creative? You need time, bro, and if you've got abundance of time, bro, when like commitments you need to commit to, and nothing that you need to do, mate, just time, and obviously easy time to really focus on your craft, bro, and do what you want to do, mate. You know what I mean? It's an opportunity basically being in there.
Aye, definitely, man. It's been able to use it to your advantage. A lot of people will just go another way and just fucking try and fucking get through their sentence by getting full of drugs and shit like that, and just block it out and just doing all the dang things, man. You know what I mean? So it's good you actually used it to your benefit. But I mean, look further into the future, like, wait, I can actually use this fund, mate.
Mate, it was very interesting as well, because obviously before I went in, man, obviously I prepared myself for going in, you know what I mean? Obviously, like, didn't really leave the gaff, done a lot of stuff to structure my days and that, mate. Got right good at, obviously, like, in shape, got right good at fighting and that, mate, so I could handle myself better, mate, and all that stuff, bro. And then going in there, mate, and then being able to adapt so easily, mate, and then coming out again, and just it made me realise I'm in control, basically, of my behaviour and that, and the decisions that I'm making. I'm not entirely reckless, and spur of the moment and things happening, so that kind of gave me confidence in the fact of, right, man, I've been in here and being this way, and it means that I did fuck, it's a lot of shite, basically. You know what I mean? The whole ego thing and being in control and being this mad way, I was like, that's a lot of shite, man. I was like, I'm not going to go out and do the same shit out there. If I've been in here and done it, and this is where everybody comes, basically. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's living that life, repeat, this is where they come, bro, and then if I'm able to do that in here, it doesn't, like, it's just man, it's just proving, I don't know, man, if it's proving things to my ego and to myself, but basically it helped me a lot, mate, to be able to come and go, right, I'm definitely back on that life now, like, goodbye, you know what I mean? Got to be who I want to be, basically.
Aye, that's exactly it. It was ended a chapter almost, that kind of period, so you've done that, right, I'm off and waiting something else. So, see, what's in terms of, how's your love life now? Have you got a bird or anything, or are you kind of staying away from it?
Mate, I've had a few birds, mate, if I've been in Barcelona, man. I was dating this Turkish lassie, And then I was dating this Iranian lassie, I know, man. But mate, I'm just not ready, mate. I'm just not ready, man. My last relationship, man, was a bit tough, mate. Know what I mean? And obviously where my life's at now as well, it's not really fitting to. Maybe it would work, man, if I met the right person, but I don't really know, bro. Just finding it difficult, mate, to really not to commit in the sense of loyalty, but commit to somebody emotionally, mate. Know what I mean? I'm finding it difficult, man. So aye, mate, but obviously I'm still, love life-wise, I'm still obviously actively engaging, mate, in physical bonding.
That's a good answer, I like that. Very
Physical
gentlemanly of
bonding,
you.
Aye, bro. Aye, bro, but obviously, aye, mate, it's good, mate. I don't know, man, it's good, mate. I don't really, I'm not on, Tinder or anything like that, mate. I'm not really doing anything like that. I just, obviously, because I'm living quite a sociable life, obviously, I'm in a remote area right now, right, so it doesn't apply to these circumstances, but obviously, living in Barcelona and that, mate, I'm not actively, talking to, like buds, you know, that way, or on dating apps or anything like that, bro. I just meet lasses when I'm out and stuff, do you know what I mean?
Nah, just let it come naturally, kind of thing.
Social life, bro, it just happens naturally, mate. There's no, constantly repeating what I said, actively engaging in physical bonding.
That'll be a good moniker. I'm going to start saying that. I'm actively engaged in physical bonding.
Yeah, just you get a polite way of asking somebody to have sex, mate. Yeah, do you want to actively engage in physical bonding?
You might confuse a bird into getting your hole, man, like that. What? Come here. Like, you on Tinder? No, I'm actively engaging in physical bonding, but what about you?
Aye, man, if you're interested, man.
I've got to put that in my Tinder bio.
Actively engaging in
I'm actively
bonding.
engaging in physical bonding. Who's game?
Yep, bro.
Imagine that scene
Mate,
at like 3 in the morning.
I've got to start saying it.
Aye, like 3 in the morning. See, they're getting you up text. You're getting you up for actively engaging in physical bonding.
Mate, getting on a t-shirt, mate. Actively engaging in physical bonding, mate.
Mate,
know what I mean?
you'd make a killing with that.
I know, bro. Let's do it, man.
For sure, mate. But aye, so what's the plans tonight then? Fucking have a few beers and take the bells in style?
Aye, bro, aye, man. I'm going to obviously go on the beers, mate. I don't know, see him, I spoke to him yesterday, man. Maybe go live with him for a bit, talk to him, a bit, catch up, man. See how he's doing, mate. But I don't know, mate. I'm just going to go with the flow, bro. But aye, what about you? Run to your pals, sober?
I just got to bounce into my pals, eat all his food, man, then watch them drink and fuck off. Or I fucking raise my cholesterol and leave. You know how it is. But,
yes, man. Everybody on there, by the way, follow me in Fivo, follow his back.
Aye, follow the fuck out of us, man. But aye, yeah, hang mate. Is there anything else you want to chat about, kind of thing?
What do I want to chat about, man? Is there anything in particular? I'm trying to think, bro.
Yeah, fuck it off.
So what about aye, mate, so what do I want to talk about, man? I don't know, man. What, so, mate, this stuff had the maddest times, mate, in Barcelona, mate, like...
Aye, tell us about some of your going on in...
Oh, mate, I've been completely fucked up, mate. Completely fucked up. Like, so this is a mad thing, right? So obviously, mate, I go like that, right? So my pal was on it, right? He's like completely fucked up, right? I'm a doing, right? And obviously, I've got my Moroccan pal, right? Who we've got a house together. My pal Johannes, right? Who's German. And then saying my pal Johan, they're Sweden, right? Neither know each other, right? And obviously, we're always getting on the CS, getting right on it and that, right? And I'm like, completely fucked up, but completely fine, right? Just do this, right? And obviously, it ended up, man, every cunt was doing it, mate, and they didn't know each other. Know what I'm talking about? So I met, man, in the house and that. I mean, it's gone completely fucked up. Know what I mean? We were describing something, know what I mean? And obviously, it's just funny because every cunt was doing it and they didn't know each other. And then we all got together for my, for like my party, for leaving, know what I mean? Every cunt was doing it, know what I mean? Fuck you, it's just stupid, man.
Just that mad patter, it's like pure group patter that only you can get it.
Nah, bro, and fucking aye, mate. Funny as fuck, like completely fucked up. I was like, every cunt's doing that and all, man, like that, mate. You take a drink or something that's banging, or like something that's good, you're like, peak, mate, banging, high key, low key, mid key, that this daft part, mate. Mate.
What's it been like kicking about like Barcelona and getting mad right that, man? Fucking obviously the nightlife and that kind of shit.
Do you know, I've been there since August, bro, and I've not seen any fights, mate, between locals or that. There's no mad animosity with the bouncers, bro. Nothing. I've seen one fight, but it doesn't even count. It was somebody, my drunk guy, started on one of the guys selling cans. It's a looky almost, but they're just selling cans.
Aye.
And a wee guy, and he tried to pick on him basically. When he walked away, the wee guy hit him with a can. They kind of fighting, but that doesn't really count because that was like a man. But all in that, between tourists and that, bro, and people that live there, there's nothing, bro. It's not like that, man. just so chill. You imagine you got a Glasgow, mate, you probably see 3 fights.
Ah, really? I see 3 fights in fucking 1 hour, fuck's sake, in Glasgow.
One street.
Fuck's sake, massive, man.
Be Shanghai, mate, at the club and that.
I think there's a fucking fight next door the now, man. Fucking cunt's gone off from that. Swear to God, man, I stay next door to like this Polish-Chinese family. I don't know what the fuck. And all you hear is this cunt shouting, but I don't know if it's a guy or a woman. It's that kind of... I don't know if it's just there shouting and bawling all the time. It's mental, man. I don't know they're Polish because I've seen a Polish last and she told me they're fucking Polish. It's good to know. It's good to know the language that I don't fucking understand them in. Not, I mean, at least I know what language they're talking.
At least you know, mate. But bro, what else is, man? What else, man? Somebody treble of you. Thank you. Escaping the rat race. I fucked that. But bro, as well, man. It's obviously like I didn't have a house at one point as well because I was finding it hard, man. So I was having to stay between my pals, mate, and obviously in the hostels and that, know what I mean? But this is what I want to say. So obviously I was booking them for like 4 days at a time and then a week at a time, trying to obviously get somewhere, know what I mean? Get a house, get a room, but it was difficult. But bro, this is the thing as well. I say this to people, right? See if you're in a hostel in Glasgow, mate, it's like a pure dive, mate, for obviously like drug addicts, ex-drug addicts.
They're any Macintosh.
Bro, it's not even like that in Europe, mate. See in Spain, it's not like that, bro. It's like people like us, mate, all over, man, like doing backpacking and that, bro, and you stay in your big shit. It's fucking class, mate.
They go travelling, they go to a hostel and it's like a shared dormitory and that's how you meet cunts. It's good for
if
you're travelling yourself.
I met a few birds, mate. A few birds in the hostels and that, bro, know what I mean? I end up getting night shoot and that, bro. Nights in also, mate, know what I mean? Physical bonding.
Physical bonding.
And then, but bro, mate, it was sick because they're pure immaculate, bro, and obviously they're just dead. It was nice, bro. So I did that, mate, and then obviously I eventually got a room, mate. That was fucking sorted, and then after that moved in with my pal, bro. But man, some of the nights, mate, there's a banging club called Moog, mate. Honestly, I've been in there till closing so many times, mate. The lights going, mate. Every cunt's fucked up, mate. Know what I mean? And it doesn't matter. The lights thrown out. The tunes still going for another 10 minutes, mate. Know what I mean? I've got rapid videos, mate. Obviously, fucking swang bangs, that, mate.
Is that Moog? Did you say it's called?
Moog. I mean, M-O-O-G. Moog. I mean, I'm surprised I've not got a fucking tattoo, mate. They stamp you there and it's like M-O-O-G. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. A Moog tattoo.
A Moog tattoo.
Stamp, you know what I mean?
Moog,
I remember one time, man, I've actually still got the t-shirt, right? So obviously, my old apartment when I moved out, some of my pals still stayed there. And then obviously we went out, man, we were on it for the night before, mate. And obviously stayed up, mate, and ended up meeting them. We're doing a beach, mate, getting right on it, mate, bang on everything, know what I mean? Obviously, mate, the next day, and obviously all my pals, like German buds and that, mate, obviously they're German, and buds from all Europe and that, mate, a big groupies at the beach, mate, for the sunrise, mate, to like sunset, pure banging. And basically, what is it happened, man? So we ended up going back to him, like my pal's house, and instead of me going out, my house was a bit further out, man, at that time. Get changed, he gave me clothes, man. He gave me like his mad white like vest thing, you know what I mean? Obviously, his pants, long trousers, and put them on, man. Obviously, woke up the next day, man, and had a Moog stamp on his vest, mate. It's a white vest, and had a Moog stamp there, you know what I mean? Like I've had fucking on the vest.
Don't forget it's a souvenir.
I've still got it, mate. I didn't even tell him, mate. I think he forgot I had it because it started getting cold and that. Maybe stopped wearing it, mate. So I've still got it. I actually brought it here, ways.
Have you still got it?
I don't think you mind.
What's Moog apparently means mate. Oh wait, no, that's somebody talking shit. Moog means mate. His favourite words. I think that's just a mad troll. This cunt. Get the Google
Moog means what?
Somebody said Moog means mate. Then they've wrote ... his favourite word. As if
am I saying mate quite a lot? Aye.
Somebody's saying mate, then there's mate, then man. They're doing the two, is it? But
I say that rapid. Mate, I say mate, man. You say mate, man. You
mate,
go,
man, mate. That's the thing. But that's the thing. Is like, no, I mean, it just shows you is you've been there with Spain 6 months and you're still saying it, so it means it's like once it's in your vocabulary, it's never leaving.
Bro, do you know that in Germany, mate, they say digger?
They what?
Digger. They say digger for man.
Who?
For ski. In Germany, they say D-I-G-G-A. So it's like, instead of saying man, they'll go digger. They say digger, know what I mean? Madness. So that was
so did they say like digger at the end of a sentence? Like, digger?
Aye, now we pointlessly say man.
Aye.
They say digger.
Oh, right, that's digger. Actually, what does digger mean?
Digger. They just say fucking, you know what I mean?
As if fucking the German language wasn't hard enough to fucking get, know what I mean? They're adding mad words like that into it. I suppose that's probably how cunts feel about us.
But mate, they're nice people, but mate, I've got a lot of German pals. Majority of my pals are German in Barcelona, but they're not there anymore actually. They're back to Germany. They were doing their masters. That's kind of why I came here also 50, bro, because they were all leaving, mate, going back to Germany, and I was going to be heavy sad, mate, know what I mean? So I spent obviously most weekends with them and that, bro. Aye, mate, I don't know what them all going, and I'm still there, and I'm just like fucking. So I was like, I'll come away here and then go back, and it'll be easier.
You get away. You're kind of leaving it going do something, and once you get back, you're kind of.
I'm reset. I'm starting again, something different. But I've still got pals that are there and that, bro. I've got pals that are from there and live there. But it's sad, mate. I wish that the situation was permanent regarding all the big group of pals that were there and that. I wish it was a permanent circumstance. Not mean that we were always got to be there and always be together and that, man, because we became really close. Obviously it's sad, but I'll still be pals with me, still talking that. And obviously I'm going to travel through Europe and that, mate. And obviously, aye, man. So all good.
Nice. So who's back in Barcelona now? See your pal, you got the house with away from Barcelona?
He's Moroccan, Barcelona, bro, aye.
He's alright, so he's stayed there permanently?
Aye, he's fair, bro.
Nice one, man. How have you been working on that since you've been there?
Nah, bro.
Nah, just getting by then.
Aye, bro. Been else.
Aye, fuck's sake, aye.
Okay. Aye, mate, fucking. But that's why, aye, mate. No, you know what it is, man. I mean, doing it today, mate. But aye, bro. I was thinking about going to work in Holland. Know what I mean? Just till the summer. Because they pay, cause my trade, I'm a mechanical engineer, bro. So my trade, man, they pay like $4,000 a month or something, bro. And I was thinking about just got to do that, mate. So we give me a chance to work and save and then come back, man. But the agency that were going to help me, mate, it basically says it's hard to meet the threshold because obviously you need to meet a threshold of 3,600. But obviously agencies, man, when they're hiring you, they take like money off your wage, you know what I mean? So it worked it out, man. Like, so obviously, basically, Andy would need to help me sort my working visa for Netherlands and that, bro. And it ended up, man. So I ended up just kind of, I expected it to go better because he pure sourced me and he was like, he contacted me on LinkedIn and says, I think you'd be perfect for these roles. And then we had a meeting, and obviously, and then I think he thought already I had my Schengen working visa when I didn't. And obviously, it was like, going to be a longer process for him. And obviously, mate. So that was that. Basically, I just kind of, obviously, I didn't have a reason, bro. So I didn't really pursue that or chase that up anymore, mate. And I came here.
What's see in terms of Brexit and all that shit? How is it for like your visa now? Have you got a visa?
Kinda, mate. Aye, there's things you can do, bro. You don't need a visa to travel through, and then you can go to the post station and get an extension when you're trying to sort out your documents and that, bro. And then you can get like a skilled working. I fall under the category of skilled working person, mate, because it's like it's called like skilled working person that can be shortage roles. So engineering's one of them, mate. So it's easier for me as long as I find a company to sponsor me.
Right.
Happy New Year when it comes, Joe. My Joe Doc.
Nah, Happy New Year, Joe. What's happening?
Go boy, Joe. Key man. Aye, bro. Fucking sweating here, man. You hear that music blasting?
I can hear it now, aye. Is the big man still kicking up there?
Oh, mate, one thing we never even spoke about, man, was the whole thing, remember, fucking when I was psychotic and all that?
Aye.
Remember that, man? Fuck. Mad time, bro.
How was that? How see obviously that episode and that kind of thing? Was that just a point in life? Does that ever recur? I didn't like. Do you need to take medication for that kind of thing, or was that just a kind of one-off?
Mate, it was just a one-off thing, mate. It just happened, mate. It was weird, man, but I'm glad because it's kind of shaped and given me a different direction, mate. I think it was a combination of factors, obviously to do with drugs, mate. Lack of sleep, mate, dehydration, and then obviously my life circumstance at the time. I'd probably like a lot on my mind, mate, regarding wanting to live differently and that, bro. And it just kind of gave me a push, mate. And aye, bro, and that was it, man. So obviously that happened, mate, and then that was a tough time to go through, mate. Obviously they drugged me up in terms of they gave me a depot and all that. I mean, you come up and see me when I was in there, didn't you?
Yeah, I remember it, mate.
Obviously I was fried, mate. And I think a lot of my pals as well thought I was never going to be normal again, mate. You know what I mean? Obviously I kind of lost myself, mate, a lot. Do you know what I mean? And I think for a long time, obviously, mate, I was just a bit fried. It took me a bit of a while to regain. Mate, my mindset again, to be honest, bro. Full control, you know what I mean? Strong mind again, man. But I did it.
It was a process, wasn't it, man? It's see, do you remember much of that time of your life?
Mate, I remember everything, mate. I remember thinking that all that was right, bro. And it's crazy to think that that's where my head was at then and to where it's at now, to think that I could go through what I was like before it, to be like that, mate. And then to come back for that and be looking back and going, that's fucking madness that I was actually that fucked up, mate. Do you know what I mean?
But it's no give you confidence as well, thinking, well, I'm at this stage now, so I was able to come back to that.
I can overcome it, mate. Like, I'm not even... mate, like, bro. I can pull myself out of a depression if I feel myself slipping, or I know what I need to do, bro. And this is why I get this tattoo. Because, mate, at that point, bro, I felt dead, mate, inside, you know what I mean? I was heavy suicidal, and that, especially after I got out of the hospital and that, bro. And that big part of that was because of the drugs at the depot, mate. It was pure quenching my happiness and that, bro, my emotions, bro. I felt like a stone. And obviously, mate, I thought about suicide every single day, bro, you know what I mean? When I was in my mum's gaff, I had a gaff at the West End, mate. I was even staying there, mate. I was just sleeping in my mum's living room, you know what I mean? And every day, man, I was like, I can't do this. She's like, you can, and obviously... Aye, mate, I just visualised it in my head, mate. I used to just pray for when I could get back to sleep, mate, and I was sleeping. I was just lying there all day, not even on my phone, barely even watching it, and just staring at the ceiling, bro, just thinking terrible shit, mate. And obviously, I would go to sleep, and it would only be for intervals. Like, the way that depot was, I would sharp sleep for like 5 hours, and then wake up, and I'd be fully awake. And it was like, as soon as I woke up, I couldn't get back to sleep. So when I slept, it was like pure precious, not that way. I was just fucked, bro, honestly. I was only getting 5 hours sleep a night, and the rest of the time I was just lying there, mate, just literally not even speaking to anybody and that. It's horrible.
What was it? How long did that period go, Steve, when you get out? To, like,
mate, that
before
period,
you could actually start socialising?
About 30 days, mate, maybe longer, mate. For November, mate, right up until the Christmas, mate. Christmas is when I first left the house. No, in fact, that's a lie. That's not true. I went to the gym with my pal, but we didn't go to the gym. I used to just pick me up, man, and we'd go. I would hardly even speak. We'd just go to the sauna and that. Know what I mean? But mate, it was literally, you know what it was like. I used to go because I couldn't feel it in water. I'm not at all. So I used to go to the sauna and the water warm. It would make me feel something. You know that way. I remember the only good time or good feeling I used to get when you've gone in the shower, the warm water. Does that make sense? Like everything else was just bad and horrible and empty and eyebrow, and that was it. So you should do that, no talk much. And then the first time that I actually went out to do it was in like around about Christmas time. My pals came down to Christmas Day, I think it was actually. My pals came down to see me and that. We ended up going out to my pal's house and that, mate. I think they had a party flat or something. And then I stayed for a bit, mate. But even then, I was very distant. I wasn't normal, you know what I mean? There's probably about 40-50% there, bro. Still just completely fucked up, bro. Mega low, depressed, and just distant, mate. And obviously I was on that depot, that antipsychotic thing. They forced me to take when I didn't even need it, bro. And aye, bro. And then after that, I ended up moving out of Glasgow. Me and my ex-girlfriend at the time. I had my own gaff in the West End, but I ended up moved in with her. You know what I mean? We were just staying there. And then it was a long road to recovery, bro. After about 3 months, I got a new motor, mate, and went back to work, bro. And then COVID hit, man. Obviously, I'd started to go to the gym in the morning, then COVID hit, and all the gym shut, bro. So I couldn't go to the gym anymore. But I got back in the routine, got to work every day, bro. I was doing that for 6 months, and then boom, this is when I was literally just getting myself to full strength again, bro. And then obviously that happened when I ended up having to go on the run. You know what I mean?
Aye, fucking one thing after another. As soon as you get back to fighting fit and fucking...
Aye, don't get me wrong, bro. Me, that 6 months wasn't a very particularly good time, bro. I had a really bad relationship, mate, you know what I mean? Obviously, mate, like, I had a really bad relationship. Obviously, I wasn't mentally strong enough to be dealing with that, and the last year I was where she should have supported me more, and obviously I need to take responsibility as well, because she was a bit younger than me, and obviously maybe lack understanding in that, mate, so I can't wholeheartedly, but a lot of the shit she did was wrong in that, and she should have been more supportive, mate, but maybe she was going through shit as well. But I'm actually just read a book, mate, on forgiveness, mate. Just try to really forgive her and forgive myself, mate, for even feeling anger and all that shit. But I just think, man, that as much as she did help us to get through it, man, she kind of fucked my head up a bit as well. You know what I mean?
Just toxic, man.
Almost my life, bro. But basically, man, but I'm glad I experienced that also, do you know what I mean? Obviously, I would be ideal if it didn't happen like that, mate, you know what I mean? But I'm glad I experienced that, mate, through that, man, because I understand it, bro. It's just made me stronger, ultimately, do you know what I mean?
Aye, of course, mate. It's because of these situations, it's when you're able to detach yourself from it and go, right, what can I learn from this and what can I take positively from it? That's when you're able to do that, that's when you realise you're actually growing as a person. And forgiveness, a lot of people think forgiveness is going and fucking getting down your hands and knees to something saying, I forgive you, but usually forgiveness is just in your own mind. It's just in yourself, your own mental sanctitude, you know what I mean?
It is, bro. You don't even need them to be sorry, bro. You just need to forgive them and accept it in your head, like, just that way. Aye, bro, it's a strong thing, man. Because it can fuck you up if you're looking for answers sometimes, man. You want somebody to actually genuinely be sorry or feel bad for what they've done or to change and that, mate. A lot of the time it's something you can't control, and, mate, sometimes you just need to accept things for how they are, bro. Do you know what I mean? Either you can either define somebody as being a bad person or a good person. I think sometimes, man. Aye, man. Sometimes you make mistakes and people you choose to let close to you, mate. Sometimes people can be destructive and you can wear yourself down, try to help somebody and fix somebody in that, mate. And ultimately, sometimes you just can't help them, bro. Sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't, and you just need to walk away, bro. And aye, man.
Some people, you just need to leave people to help themselves. No, I mean, it's like you can't,
Bro.
things that are out with your control, that's just, if you can't control it, then there's no point thinking about it. And just think about, can you control your own life, your own inner happiness, enjoying that, and a lot of day inner happiness is just forgiveness and just going like that, right? I can't help you.
I think, man, bro, definitely, man. I think, man, I think a lot of mine was like morality, my morals and that, a lot of it maybe tied to my ego and that as well. So get expectations of somebody, man, which obviously, being realistic, man, then these expectations I should have gone into a relationship, man. I'm either going to accept somebody, they'll know that moral, or they'll know that honest, or there's a lot of shit I don't like about them, and I'm going to accept that and choose to be with them, as opposed to try and help them become better. Because if you put it down to somebody being maybe narcissistic, right, which is maybe a good way to define, I would maybe say my ex, right, they're the biggest victims of the way they act, bro. Do you know what I mean? They're the biggest victims. People that do this, that act that way or live immorally and that, bro, they're the biggest victims because they're the source of their unhappiness and to people run about them and that, bro. Do you know what I mean?
It's projection.
Aye, bro, so they're the source of that, bro. It's no any easier for them. It's easier when you walk away because obviously they're going to be still going through that shit, bro, basically. You know what I mean? Unless you change it, else hopefully maybe you have a lasting impact on them when you leave, they go through shit and then they can change. But I don't really know, bro, but I just try no let it like turn me bitter, mate, or change my morality, man. Aye, man. But I think basically a big part of it for me was like when I decided to leave my ex and I didn't want to be with anymore, bro, was the expectations of how she would be after, mate. And that's probably egotistical, mate, how she should carry herself and that and how she should be, bro. And obviously that's not really my place, man, but I think that's just like, you just want to be proud of somebody, bro. Not I mean, you want somebody to be happy, mate. You want somebody to carry yourself. You don't want the time that you invest in somebody, mate, in your relationship to just be almost in a sense. I think like no pointless, but you disappoint yourself for like, why did I do that, man? Do you know what I'm saying? If you put so much into something, man, and then you just go like, man, why didn't even amount to anything. So I just hope that I can look back, man, in a way like, and just I hope she becomes or has already became is a good person, that mate, and is moral, that, and is happy and aye, mate, and has a happy life, and that, bro. And obviously, like, aye, bro.
It sounds deep down somewhere part of you, like, see, you talk about being bitter, but at the same time, you know, you do want, it's not that you hate her, that you want bad shit to happen, you want her to better herself, so it's kind of that's where it lies, it's just you wish you could be the best version of yourself, so it's not even a negative fucking, not even get negative feelings toward her, you're just saying, I wish you could be better, I hope you are.
Mate, I think, man, basically, mate, before, I used to want to, mate, like as if to be, no revenge, man, but you just want somebody like an eye for an eye kind of thing. I mean, I didn't deserve to be treated the way I got treated and shit, I get fucked up. My head was fucked up as it was, man, and I used to think, man, that somebody should be like, there should be no punishment, but you know what I'm saying? Like that way should be fair, but no, think like that, bro. Do you know what I mean? I used to think, man, like, why should somebody get to just go in and just completely fuck somebody up, man, and then obviously nothing for it happen to them mentally, that either, like, where's the lesson? That's what I used to think and try and be, like, I think the demons, like, the demon in me, mate, would be like that, but that isn't all the time I used to think like that, do you know what I mean? But obviously, even if you ever did get thoughts you keep in like that, bro, it becomes uncomfortable, do you know what I mean? It becomes very uncomfortable and it gets you thinking in a way you don't want to actually be, bro. And I'm really starting to like accept that that's not how I want to be. You know what I mean? And I'm at peace with the whole situation, bro. And my past, obviously, bro, and the present and stuff, bro. So.
See, having these feelings or not, like, see you hating somebody or you wanting negative shit to happen to somebody, that doesn't affect them, but it affects you. It makes you feel, because see you want, I fucking hope they get this and that. It makes you just feel angry and bitter. But that doesn't affect them in any way, shape or form. They're still going about their life in whatever way. You know what I mean? So it's just yourself, you're doing the harm to.
You're fucking fully correct, bro. And see, the thing is as well, look at it, man, it's very interesting, mate. The fact that if something happens, man, and you want negative shit to happen to them in a circumstance, and then or obviously say you do something to make that happen, right? And then boom, see, even if it does create some element of peace for you in that situation, bro, these are going to constantly arise, mate, in your life with different people in different sets of circumstances and different fucking incidents, bro. And if that's the approach you're always going to have, then it's a negative cycle for you, bro, because you're constantly always be going to like trying to fix something that's wrong or something that's bad, and you're going to take a negative approach, which means you're going to be influenced. So I think the better thing is just sooner rather than later, mate, realise that sometimes it's not the answer, mate. Sometimes you just need to, most of the time, I mean, you just need to realise that, nah, that's not the approach to have. Basically, you need to just forgive, let things go, and rise above, bro, and just continue to be happy, mate. I mean, if you're seeking to avenge things, that, bro, you're going to be doing it forever. There's always going to be things to avenge, bro. Do you know what I mean?
A bird in a cage is never going to be able to fly, you know what I mean? So you need to kind of release yourself from these shackles, man, and that's what it is as well. See, if you're always looking for something in somebody, see, you find that's what projection comes from. You go, I don't like that about them. But sometimes a lot of people are just looking at themselves. but they're seeing it in the other world, but so you need to look within and kind of like, alright, I need to fix this, know what I mean?
Aye, mate. My biggest, I don't know about you, I don't know if it'll be a problem for you, but I've been really trying to work on my ego, man, the past wee while, bro. And I think, man, like, I don't really, I judge people, but it's no in the same way that people would judge, like, and maybe it's wrong to do that. I don't judge people for how they look or things that they do or they act, in a sense. It's morally, but, do you know what I mean? I judge people morally, and I'm trying not to do that, man, because I think that's kind of a tiny ego, mate, as if I think I'm better than somebody in that, when I used to be like, oh, I am, because I'm more moral than that, man. But I think life is, it makes life much more peaceful for me, man, when I try, not that I care less, but basically thinking about just me. I can only control myself, mate, do you know what I mean? And how moral I am in that, man, and I shouldn't be projecting hate towards anybody who I disagree with because of the way they live morally, mate, because at the end of the day, I can't control that, and that's just going to create negative feelings within me, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Of course, mate, of course.
It's starting to accept people regardless if I like them or not. Just basically be like, look, man, that's how they are. I'm not going to like even think deeply about that or try and even speak about that. That was just, I have an opinion on it, but just try and basically like feel like the feelings of hate of that, basically.
No, of course, it's in terms of like dealing with the ego, it's like you kind of need to know thy enemy to see where your ego, you need to kind of educate yourself on it and go, right, what part of this thinking is ego, or but it's like you kind of need to understand your thinking, because I've kind of caught myself, I'd say my ego's not as big a thing as in life as anymore. Trust me, it's still there, but to a degree, and I don't know if it's a part that I could use. I don't know, do I tell myself, do I use this as fuel, motivation and that, but there's times when I think something maybe about a judgmental thought, and I'll go, is that just ego? And that kind of thing. And if obviously me being in recovery, and that you kind of learn these things, like the ego's the enemy of spirituality. So it's kind of like, it's like a pendulum, man. So you find yourself swinging each way, but it's like kind of, when you see people and you go, it's like, you need to accept everybody's on their own journey, because it's not an overnight process. It's like, you're talking, it's like you need to get to know yourself, and it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It's like, and you're constantly working on yourself. But the fact that you're looking inwards, that's what people feel today. That's where projection comes out. When people are looking outwards and saying the problems outside, the problems within. So you need to just look within, and it's been that kind of self-awareness and being honest with yourself, which people struggle today. You need to kind of face yourself and face the person who you are. Who do you want to be, and who are you now? What do you need to do to change that? And that's a big thing today, to actually go like that, right? It's being honest with yourself, man. It's people can be honest, but self-honesty is a totally different ballgame.
Aye, bro. Aye, definitely, man. But it's beneficial, mate, once you do start to try and deal with it, mate, because it's liberating, mate. Do you know what I mean? It really is, man.
Definitely is, man. Definitely is. But of course, mate, see, it's that kind of the life you're living in now, as you say, man. That's helping you. You see, back here, the ego's a big king in terms of like the life you're living before, because it's survival almost in terms of ego. Like, no, I'm not letting that happen because of this and that and the next thing. Whereas you're abroad, you can be yourself because you're not around the same type of people you'd meet here. Not the same type of people you meet here, but the people around about here you'd kick about with are the people that are still involved in that kind of life you're involved in. Whereas you're going abroad, you're making new connections in that. And abroad, it's like there's whole different cultures and that. Like Scotland, especially, not many people are passing through Scotland, but Spain, you get people from all of Europe cutting through Spain for all different cultures and backgrounds and that. And a lot of people are there to travel as well, so you're meeting a lot of people in the same mindset as yourself. Whereas in Scotland, people are staying in Scotland. You know what I'm talking about?
Aye, bro, Philly, mate. Cunts are obviously saying like Ryan tell the gunman story and that, mate. Obviously, I was kidding on.
Ask him about the Eminem story and all that.
Aye, man. So obviously, Eminem, mate. I actually didn't meet Eminem and I asked the Govan either. That's a joke, obviously. Somebody commented, mate, because I said 2013. Somebody commented, says, mate, Transmit didn't start in 2018. But I bet it says summer sessions, know what I mean?
Oh, right. That's what I thought at first. I didn't even fucking see the Transmit.
Obviously, fucking, I mean, obviously we knew, but some could just been a smart ass, mate. Somebody else commented on your video, man, that he's saying, he says, was my name Ryan Smith or something, right? And obviously you commented and you goes jump on and watch it. He says, nah, I'm cool. I'm thinking to myself, man, what the fuck is this guy? Do you know him? Obviously.
No, I don't know who to
tell me myself, man, he's definitely watching this, you know, probably, mate. Know what I mean? He's like, nah, I'm like, obviously, like, so what, I was reading it, I'm thinking to myself, so he obviously cares enough to comment to ask if that was my name, right? So he obviously maybe knows something about me, but doesn't know how to watch it. I'm thinking to myself, this cunt's obviously a mad secret fanboy or a hater, mate. And I'm thinking, why? No, I mean, I definitely don't know this cunt, mate. I bet his bud follows me or something like some of shit, something like that, mate.
Aye, some bit of jealousy. You just get cunts like that. Maybe he was just asking like a curiosity. I don't know if it was a maybe I don't know because it sounded a bit as if he was being a bit smart or a bit of a smart.
Snide, innit? A bit snide.
Keep the vibes, but the thing is, when people are typing shit, it's hard to figure out context with type.
But because he put laughing face, I'm thinking to myself, what's funny?
A bit smart there about it, aye.
Talking 100 mile an hour, man.
Who says that? Some cunt commenting? Aye, I talk fast, man. I've had a bit freak off.
Don't know if they're getting fresh, man.
But in the comments, I've got cunts writing Illuminati and all that. What the fuck?
Ryan, who's tea? What's up, bro?
Cunts are writing Illuminati and all that, my comments. I'm not going to
Why?
this shit. Shut up, Margaret Watson. Just the kids are just writing. Most of my comments are positive in this one, but
aye, good to get a lot of trolls.
There's fucking hell, man. Kids are writing mad as shit. Love how down to earth Luke is. Who the fuck's Luke? Shit, that's actually the Mitchell documentary, and that's tomorrow. You're a day early, for fuck's sake.
Love how down to earth Luke is. Like,
that's what you know.
Down to hell, mate.
She's wrote Luke with a capital L, so she's definitely talking about some cunt's name. My dad wears skinny jeans. This is the shit I'm getting. I love my fan base.
How many people have you got on?
It says 110. 110.
166. Yeah, everybody's on here. Follow me, man, and I'll follow you back. Also, share the live, man, and me and 50 are going to do something amazing when it gets to 500.
So what's the plans for you in? You getting on it
in? Bro, I'm going to own beers, bro. I'm following you back to now, trips. Done, right? What's your SMP? MSP? This was $3,000, bro. Got to stop at my head.
What's that, an MSP?
Micro scalp pigmentation.
Oh, is that what that's called? I thought you was talking about fucking something to do with politics or something like that.
SMP. Yeah, vote NMP. Vote NMP, my man. Started up doing that way too.
New monkey bosses.
Big up.
The fucking dog made me think his name's Luke. Oh, for fuck's sake, the fucking dog made me think
his name's Luke. Who's your favourite wrestler, bro? Jeff Hardy. Who's your favourite wrestler? 50?
Ravy Davy.
Yeah. Come on, man.
That cunt owes me a cut of fucking followers off that, man.
Half what, bro?
Half me shouting him out, the cunt.
Innit?
That's it, man. That's it.
Big Davy, man. Some boy, man. Some boy. I follow him now, try to follow his back. I'm at 181 now, man. So, mate, what's been happening with you, man? About you doing now, you back on acoustic, or you doing rap as well, or?
A mixture, mate. Mixing it up, man.
Mixing it up, man.
So just try to fucking do some experimental shit, you know what I mean? Try to do something fucking different, as you say, man. Just try and make something interesting, you know what I mean? Just no thinking about it too much. It's going a bit acoustic rap. I like saying indie rap because you say to people, I do indie rap, and they're like, really?
Like, that sounds fucking sick.
You get one eyebrow up and that, like, what? Then it's so I'm kind of going doing that. I like to fucking surprise cunts.
Indie rap, bro, that's a good mate. I always say that my genre of music was in between like indie and kind of soft rock, man. But it's kind of got a more rappy, upbeat vibe, mate. I'm very excited for the future, mate. I'm excited, man, to just be able to do it fully, to perform in that, mate, and sing and rap that, bro, and just go and take on crowds and that. Just, mate, I'm buzzing, mate. Honestly, I can't wait. I'll be doing a lot of stuff online as well, man. Releasing songs and that, bro. It'll be class, mate. Future's fucking bright, mate. And I'm free. Thank fuck, man.
Glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it, bro. Glad to hear you're free, man.
I know, mate, innit, man? Fucking, oh, mate, what a feeling, mate. Honestly, man, it's class, man.
Aye.
And obviously, bro, do you know, man, it's heavy still sunny in Portugal now?
What do you mean sunny at this time, or just the time of year?
No, mate. It's obviously the sun's done.
So it's not, is it hot?
What's that, bro?
Is it hot?
Aye, but it's drifted between it's hot. Aye, bro, it's kind of warm during the day to the point of like, I'm putting oil on and sunbathing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, and right, that's nice, right?
And then obviously, then it can just get cold and be raining, that, bro. But it's still, mate, sunny most days, bro. And, bro, see, the past few days it's been heavy foggy, mate. And then at night time, mate, the sky is so starry, mate. Like, it's amazing, mate. I want to take a... Mate, it's so starry, mate. It's class, mate. I've never seen anything like it. And, mate, do you know what? I got pickpocketed just before I came here. My phone got robbed.
Shut up, did it?
Aye, mate, gutted, mate. I only had it 4 days. I broke my phone, man. you know, boom, mate. So what happened was, we ended up getting balloons, right? And I was with these Irish ourselves, we got them right at my canister. And basically, went up out, man, met them at a mag bar, went up back at my gaff and that, mate, getting a laugh and that, and then obviously walked in back to their hostel, right? And then on the way home, got like water, Pringles and gums, right?
Aye.
And I was obviously like walking home, balancing them, had my phone, and I was up the stairs, and it's like you go round, up, round, right? So it was like a kind of like three or four flights, like just like that, but I'm talking about like that.
Aye.
That makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And I was here.
Aye.
And literally, bro, I was balancing and opening the door, mate, and my phone slid, mate, felt where I was balancing it, mate, pure steamer, and that way it started bouncing, doop, 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 and fell in between the gap and the stairs, like, see the middle bit, like, you got the bottom, mate, fell about 20 feet, bro, smashed, mate, fucked. Obviously, man, that's when I just got to Barcelona, so I had to send it back to Scotland, obviously, to get fixed, and then that was my mum and that came over to visit, mate, about 4 or 5 weeks ago. No, wait, when was that now? About 4 weeks ago, just before I came here. And brought my phone over, mate, after waiting months, after getting insurance claimed and that, bro, and it get pickpocketed there for 4 days, mate. Man.
Fuck, so how did you get pickpocketed?
I was in my pal, mate, his pal's at an Italian bar, and we were drinking in the bar, and it was early, mate, I wasn't even mad with it, and we went to, obviously, gone somewhere, we left, me and my pal Chai, man, and fucking, obviously, these 3 guys, man, they were just kicking about, they were just dead busy, mate, know what I mean, and one of them said something in English, right? And obviously I was like, I was like, man, oh, no way, you English, that way they were talking, and literally, bro, I had, like, joggies on, so obviously, like, literally, mate, joggies, you get pure loose pockets, mate, and obviously, I was talking to my pal, and I just packed it in my joggy pockets quickly, mate, and obviously, mate, it was pure hanging out, it's a big phone, he's just grabbed it and swiped it, mate, and right after it, speaking to him for 2 minutes, like, he got a bus boys catchy, so I was just like, oh, I live here and that, and obviously, literally, 2 minutes later, bro, I was like, fuck, mate, I've left my phone in the bar, went back to the bar. After I got to the bar, after a couple of minutes, it wasn't there. I'm thinking, bastard. It's like a fucking bastard, man. Went back and they were gone, mate.
Fucking rats, man. But did you say they were English?
No, they weren't, mate. They said something in English. I thought it was English, man, but I think they were Moroccan. But listen to this, bro. So see, find my iPhone. By the way, troops, if you don't know this, see if your phone gets stolen and somebody switches it off, you can still track it.
Aye.
You know what I mean? So obviously, boom, I traced
my iPhone.
I traced him to where they were, bro. Obviously, fucking, I had a scooter in Barcelona, what I mean, an electric scooter, mate. I was like, boom, mate, zipping about, running laps and that, waiting to their house, mate. And I kept going back, and then 2 nights later, I went, mate, and waited outside the gaff, mate, about 2 in the morning, you know what I mean, myself, man, but I never had it on me. I was just waiting, man. I was like, hopefully I see the freedom, man. Obviously, I'll just go to them, obviously, just stick it on them and that. Obviously, they're probably not going to want the hassle. I'm myself. I'm outside the house, I've got my phone, they can't use it, probably just ease it back, you know what I mean? It'll just cause a commotion, man. Obviously, I was waiting outside 2 in the morning, waiting them coming home, you know what I mean? And obviously, but then I just seen this guy coming, man. Well, I heard him first, steaming, right? And obviously, it was a wee guy, and one of them was shot. Now, I wasn't 100% sure if it was him at the time. So obviously the guys came down and I heard them jingling keys. He's walked in and there was nobody anywhere. And I'm just sitting in the middle of this street, mate, 2 in the morning, not I mean, on my scooter outside his house. It was like flats, not I mean, so it's hard to tell exactly. Because that's what it was pinging to, flats. And obviously the guy was like that. He kind of stopped suddenly, he was acting shifty, he was steaming, I think he just took a piss or something. I was like, do you live in here? He's like, no, he's kind of speaking broken English. I was like, mate, somebody stole my phone and it's obviously coming to here. But I couldn't recognise the guy, mate, because I think he had a beard and he'd shaved it or something, right? So I couldn't really work it out, man, if it was definitely him. And I didn't want to just be pure savage and attack him, mate, and take his phone or stick it on him or do it and that, because it'd just been somebody innocent. But I wasn't sure he was acting. I just didn't want to make a mad rash decision, mate, and then be a bad guy, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's one of the ones. So I was like, the guy was acting a bit shifty, but, mate, and the thing is with the phone as well, right? It was pinging, but it kept changing. Now imagine it was a square block, and it was say 4 different streets, but it was alternating between 2 and 3 of the streets, so it could have been at either side. You know what I mean? So 100%. This is what ended up happening basically. So it turned out that would have been the house, because what happened was the guy went down and took a right. It was like a fucking literally, mate, like a couple of metres away, and the right there was a big long street, right, and nowhere else to go. So obviously, mate, I basically done a kid when I was leaving, and I done a lap with my scooter and went onto that street, bro, and he wasn't there. What I'm talking about. So he probably did cut back into that gaff. So obviously I'm like, I didn't have it on me, mate. I went back to my pal's house and it was late, and I was like, right, boom, man. I was like, mate, I think that was death whip, man. And then 40 minutes later, bro, something like that, I checked and I stopped getting up location updates. Know what I mean? And I'm thinking, fucking rats, man. I was like, obviously they broke my phone. Know what I mean? I'm thinking, pointless now. Know what I mean? It's pointless now. So obviously he's seen me outside, and obviously he's done something to the phone to make sure, obviously, so that I couldn't track it anywhere. Know what I mean? And then I was trying to weigh up, and obviously I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to not be the same mad way and be ruthless. That I'm thinking about, man, I'm just going to go and wait, man. I'm going to obviously I'm just going to go and do them and that, obviously that mad way and thinking. And I was like, nah, it's like, wait a minute, man, it's a phone. It's its main fault for even getting it pickpocketed, man. It's that it's gone, whatever else. I was like, look, man, you'll sort it, just whatever else. So I ended up decided, took the step decision to no react, you know what I mean, bro? Because I know I'd be living like anywhere, so I ended up with the shit for years, you know what I mean? Reacting, man. So, and then ended up basically, so that was it, mate. And didn't get any updates for weeks, bro. And I came here, say for like 2 weeks, bro. And sorry, wait, when did it happen? 4 days, and I came here about a week or two later, right? Boom, but 2 weeks later, I came here, man. And fucking the day I got here, mate, I got a notification from my iPhone. It pinged me at the same place. Know what I mean? I'm thinking, fucking that, man.
Oh, that man.
I said this went back. Know what I mean? But obviously, I thought they broke my phone because obviously he wasn't getting the thing with it anymore. I think it's fucked. So I've obviously said to my pal that, but I don't know what's happening, mate, because it's pointless. They can't even use it, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, mate, of course. But how did you feel after seeing when you kind of sat down and went like, no, what, fuck it, it's a phone, I should have mind fucking pickpocketed? Did you go at it kind of like to yourself, oft, man, I've heavy fucking changed? I mean, did you ever have
obviously, because, mate, obviously, right, so initially, right, initially I went and waited at the house and that, right, so obviously, mate, that was like, I didn't take a tool with me, right, so obviously that was the first step, mate, because normally I would have, right, and I didn't, and I just was going to react, obviously, use my hands, do what I had to do to get it back, but then obviously after that, when it became pointless, because it was motive to maybe get my phone back, right, that's why I did it, but then when I decided it became pointless, and because if my phone was broke, I couldn't get it back anyway, it would involve me going and maybe sort of doing one of them, or a few of them, or taking their phone, or just a mad altercation. And I just thought to myself, man, like, nah, I need to take a stand at some point and rise above all this, mate, because if I'm always going to be doing all this shit, you know what I mean, coming up with these, as we spoke earlier, these situations, and you're choosing an alternative way of dealing with it, man, it's a bit risky or whatever else, and that's what I've always done, that's what I always do, and then it's how it ends up happening, building negative impact, that, and that's not how I want to be living, so there's that, fuck it, you know what I mean?
Good stuff, mate. It's a change, it's growth, mate, definitely, mate, so you've came a long way, mate, and the def was, man, you could have went back there and into them and get the fucking jail in Spain, you know what I mean, so Defo's picked the better option. You can always get another phone, but
exactly, bro, what I mean, and obviously I can't get more, so I don't know what I'm trying to get rid of, mate, obviously ego and all that shit, so I'm proud, mate, I didn't react that way, and you know what I mean, mate, so.
Good stuff, mate, good stuff. I'm hungry, I'm going to boost that 10 minutes, mate, I need to go chat to
man, listen, 50, bro, it was good to talk to you, mate.
Sorted, mate, sorted, man, I'll even
it's good because obviously we on purpose didn't even FaceTime or speak normally on phone of that before this, so this is the first time we've actually we've been messaging back and forth, but this is the first time we've actually caught up, so it's actually authentic, you know what I mean?
It's the first time I've kind of seen you, like, obviously I've seen your videos, but that's the first time it's kind of had a conversation.
Bro, but listen, mate, good to speak to you, man, obviously I'll speak to you soon, mate, you know what I mean?
Sorted, my man, hope you have a good new year, mate, but we'll be in touch again, mate, we'll do this live again, mate.
Right, my man, right, everybody follow Fivo, follow me, follow us back, right, obviously we'll see you soon.
Follow Detwylerr, have a good new year, mate, right?
That's my man.
See you later, trips, catches. See you later.